Hello. Hi guys. Hi guys. Hello. Okay, before we start DemoNight, actually there's something I want to do. I'm alive. I know there's no music. I'm sorry. Before we start DemoNight, there's something I want to do. Max. Hey, Sydney. Thank you so much, Sydney. Thank you so much, Sydney. Okay, there's one thing I want to do. How many months is it? 9 months! Mr. Großbull. Mr. Großbull. Um, I know it's Großbull, but it's way funnier to say Großbull. Okay, Max made something for me a couple months ago, and I never used it. So, it's time. I'm gonna download it here. Is my eyes okay? Looked like I had something. Okay, good. Thank you, Geek Cool. You like the hair? Yo, it's already like changing color already. It's a little shorter too, and it's kind of like a straight cut, which not the biggest fan of, but that's the way it is. Okay, I have no idea how to do this, so it might be really loud. Uh, I really don't know how to add a video. Media source? Yeah, that's probably it. Add source? No, not that one. Okay, now I get it. Okay. Video capture? Okay, I get ready though, because it's gonna start. I think it's gonna. No, not that. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Oh my god! Media source. Okay. Okay. Max did that for me, okay? Wait, that's not it. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, get ready. Oh, it's already starting! Wow, come there's no sound, Max. For me. Here's the sound, right? It's loud? Is it better? I don't hear it! How come I don't hear it? Whatever. It has sound?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was one clip?
Oh yeah, that was ace.
Ace and one clip with the CZ.
Welcome to my house. don't see anything anyways.
I'm rotating.
Front default.
Oh, you're not. Not that sharp.
Off jungle.
How many?
What? What? Oh no! Oh my god! Ah, it's so weird. I'm like listening to it, and then my fucking face come up, and I'm like, wait, what was that? Oh my god, it's now. Yo, that's me. Oh, did I just kill you here again? Oh my god. Yeah, we'll need to fix that. This is the first time I was actually playing it in Streamlabs, so. What? What? What is what I'm telling you. Okay. Um. So yeah, tonight's demo night. I don't know what would you Overwatch my video means. Um, I don't know what it means. Like, I only know the Overwatch stuff from CS:GO, but you can't pick who you Overwatch. Analyze if I'm cheating. Well, why would I? Like, I don't understand why I would do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Like, you know if you're cheating. Why would I tell you if you're cheating? A POG player? Hey, I'm a special type of a Counter Striker. Yo, Pillred, thank you for doing your introduction in the Discord. I thought that was really cool. I actually didn't know you're American. I thought you were from not America. so, so that's cool. Okay, bye, Geeko. See you later. No, I can't do that right now. I have DemoNight shadows, so there's no point. Hey, Jen. So like it's supposed to start in 2 minutes. So what we're gonna do tonight is, uh, yes, this is Max's cage. Max, did you read? Did you read? Oh my god! Oh my god! Go to your cage. Va dans la maison. Yo, j'ai entendu tes amis rire de moi parce que je riais fort, là. Dis-le non, fuck you. C'est ça, j'ai entendu faire ça. Oh là là. Do both animals get along? Do both animals get along? Do both animals get along? Yeah, they do. Okay, let me just double check. Okay, they're still chatting on the Loto Quebec. Hey, David! Yay! Tuki cool! Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, ching. Look, he was indeed what the fuck. Now she's like, yo, he was in my home, mommy? Ben oui. Ben oui, ma belle. Oui. grosse crotte. My big, my big little girl. Okay, I just pew 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 teeny. 45 months, 44 months. Oh, look at my face. I love you, teeny. Big little poop. My grosse crotte. Thank you so much, teeny. Okay. You should enlarge your events area so name can appear. What? You should enlarge your event area so name can appear. What? I still don't understand what you mean. I'm so sorry. Please be my life coach on what you just said. Okay, while we wait for DemoNight to start. Oh. Oh, this. Oh, okay, like this? Wait, I don't get it. Oh, because the name's not up here. Oh, it just says that. What the fuck? Hey, X, I don't know how to fix it, my friend. Is it like a Streamlabs settings? I assume it's a Streamlabs setting. Right click, properties, and then. Oh, did it work? Oh, I think I got it. Oh, thank you! Thank you, Giggle, you're the best. Uh, Probably. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It was broken for a little bit then. Thank you. Depuis octobre 2007, nice! Okay, so I'm gonna put on desktop for 1 second. This is the DemoNight stream, and pretty much it's gonna be our. I'm, I, I'm putting it like this. So this is how it's gonna work tonight. Um, so this is my desktop. So see, now that I need to put this a little bit bigger. Okay, so we're gonna move the camera around and we'll have some fun um, with everything. But this is demo night, and pretty much what happens on demo night, if you're not there last year, is we're gonna watch and look at a bunch of new games that are made in Montreal, and we'll comment about it. This is a opportunity to say nice things, but also trash talk. I'm not gonna trash talk. I don't trash talk. Um, these kind of things. I will probably say this. This is what I find cool about this. What's up, Chappie? So, um, make sure to tune in. I don't know why I'm saying that. You guys are already tuned in. Um, but it'd be very cool if you guys stayed with me and hung out. We can talk about everything. Um, I'm gonna post that I'm live on Twitter. missharvey.tv live for my MTL demo night now. And then I'll add the little bit of an image. Can I edit that just to have just the logo? Let's see if I can. Yes. Okay. All right. That we're back. I'm now heading into my fourth surgery possible in 2 months. Oh, why, Patrick? Giga cool. Okay, I think it's starting. I don't know if it's starting. Let's listen for a second.
Sur la scène principale, puis que les pitchs de vente commencent, là, ça va tomber dans le gros vif du sujet. Est-ce qu'on peut
Okay.
rappeler un peu la formule du DemoNight? Oui, ben vas-y.
Okay, let's see what they say and
En
we'll
fait,
translate.
ils ont combien de développeurs? On en a plus de 15.
15. Ce soir.
15 développeurs
15
qui
games.
doivent vendre la salade sur leur jeu. Donc, ils ont un jeu à présenter. Ils ont
Okay,
5
so
minutes
we're gonna have
pour le vendre,
15
le
games
vendre.
tonight.
Et le jeu en question, ça peut pas être une vidéo. Ça peut pas être
15 games, it has to be a playable version of their game.
in-game. Il n'y a pas de flaffa, il n'y a pas de magie. Il faut rouler le jeu. Et un peu comme...
C'est Laurent, it's Laurent from Je suis sérieux. En fait, c'est le partenaire à Guise.
convaincre la galerie pour adapter la présentation au contenu qui se passe.
Oui,
absolument.
parce que comme on a eu Jonathan tantôt qui l'a déjà fait, la présentation, il disait, ben j'avais préparé quelque chose, puis là, le jeu, il allait pas à la même vitesse que qu'est-ce que j'ai...
Okay, so that's about it. So these guys are hosting in French, and I guess us at home, we're doing the English portion of it. Funky B, let's see what you said. You said, only one dev will be allowed to show a trailer, and others are required to show gameplay, according to Denis Talbot. Oh, I wonder why one guy is able to do a trailer. Interesting. Last year I had a direct feed to the DemoNight in my stream, but this year they just told us to restream the French version and mute them when they speak in French. That's pretty much what my instruction are told. Let's read what Pilred said. I dislocated my elbow in September and I didn't really heal properly, so I went into what I thought was supposed to be my last appointment for the injury, and then they dropped the surgery bomb on me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I have a friend. I don't know if it was exactly that, but they had something similar. He kept dislocating his shoulder. He got a first surgery, and it started happening again 6 months after. Like, you'd be working at Ubisoft, and then all of a sudden his shoulder would dislocate, like for no reason. And he had to get a really good surgery to fix it, and after that it became perfect. And oh my god, Sober Dad 89, thank you so much. What the fuck, 6 months, dude. Pew pew, ching. Oh, Sober Dad, can you remind me where you're from? And let me fix that event alert box. That was like crazy big. Okay, it shouldn't be as bad now. What do you mean? You're on Twitter? I mean, like, location. Where you're from, as in, like, the world. You know, when these events ask you to stream for them, I feel so much pressure to have high numbers. And you guys all know, like, right now I'm not a full-time streamer, so... Oh my god, thank you so much. We have another sub. Oh, bonne présence à Télé-Québec. J'étais fâchée pour moi. What do you mean? T'es fâchée pour moi? Can I? Thank you so much. Pew pew. Ching. I think I'm pouring water on top of my head. Merci, Kanai. Thank you so much. Qu'est-ce que tu veux dire de moi? Oh. You're from Florida? Awesome, dude. C'était injuste. Oh, Télé-Québec. My brain registered Loto Quebec. And I'm like, what did I do at Loto Quebec that you were mad about? Ah, Télé-Québec. Merci, Canaille. Pépère Boomer. Ah oui, mais lui, il était plus vieux que Pépère Boomer, je pense. C'était genre le père à Pépère Boomer. Oh, merci. Thank you, Canaille. But yeah, okay, let's go back real quick to what I was saying. There's I want to say a couple of things that that really pisses you off when you're a streamer. But I think the most important thing is probably your stats, your numbers. I think we're going live, so I'm gonna remove the sound. Let's go live. I'm gonna put this out.
developers, not only from Montreal, but we have had developers from out of the province as well. So first thing is to make a great game.
We have great games tonight.
Oui.
On a des bons jeux ce soir. Vous allez voir ça.
All right, so first, I just wanted to mention, of course,
Where's the
this
sound?
is a co-production of Lotto Quebec and Gameplay Space. For those of you
Is
who don't
that
know
better?
Gameplay Space, we're a co-working space dedicated to the success of the game community here in Montreal. And I encourage you to subscribe to the newsletter because we have
Probably
events
the max.
and visits from
There's not much I can
platform
do
holders
except
and
like lower
publishers and
myself, and you
investors,
guys raise it.
all the time.
Okay, I
So
just lowered
please
myself.
follow the work that we're doing to support the game industry.
May I say a quick word for the people at the SAT?
En français, toi t'es français.
Excuse-moi, les gens de la SAT, on vous remercie beaucoup de votre accueil. Je pense qu'on devrait les applaudir parce qu'ils font un excellent travail. Merci beaucoup, la SAT. Et on prendrait 2 bières.
Well, let's see how it goes the rest of the night, and then we'll
right.
give them another round of applause. All right.
All right. Maintenant,
from
j'aimerais aussi
Montreal.
vous souligner la présence de nos Twitchers qui sont là-bas. Il y a Laurent Lassalle,
Oh.
alias Monsieur Jeu Sérieux,
I thought he was
qui
gonna
diffuse
talk about
sur
me.
le site de l'Auto-Québec. Ace Gamer Sam, que j'ai eu le plaisir de coacher dans le cadre de la phase des Internet. Et Émilie également, qui est là-bas. Et toute la soirée, merci beaucoup, toute la soirée, donc, ils diffusent sur le site de l'Auto-Québec, sur Twitch, et ils sont retransmis sur une petite chaîne qui s'appelle Radio Talbot. Merci beaucoup.
All right, and then from home, we have some non-local streamers who are redistribute or whatever you call it, restreaming or rating or I don't know whatever the
Oui,
kids
rediffuse.
Rediffuse. Miss Harvey, Seriously Clara, and Tay Morag, so they'll also be streaming from home and gossiping and commenting and saying
That's
stuff as
Message pour
everyone
Miss
presents.
Harvey. Je t'aime.
Oh!
I'm not sure if she's streaming yet, so.
I am.
all
I
right.
am.
Okay, and so we've got 15 games for you. These are all in development games. We did do tech rehearsals this afternoon, and this afternoon everything worked. And we told them not to download new builds this afternoon. So we'll see what
Donc,
happens.
tout fonctionnait cet après-midi, mais il y a des gens qui peuvent avoir des problèmes ce soir. Il ne faut jamais changer de build avant de faire une soirée comme celle-là. Mais ça arrive. Ça vous tente de commenter. On a un mot-clic important, ce qu'on appelle un hashtag. Et si tu veux être cool, tu fais hashtag.
So,
Yo,
C'est
I
hashtag
think I saw
DemoNight
Simone
2020.
Darvaux in the crowd. Am I
so
crazy?
yeah, I don't know that.
Look, is this Simone Darvaux?
So we encourage you, if you want to do
that's
live
crazy.
tweeting or posting stuff,
From, like,
just to do
behind
the
his head, I
hashtag
recognize
thing that
it.
Denis does, DemoNight 2020. And if you have friends or through your own socials, if you want to promote, you can send them to demonight.ca, and then all the streamer links are there so folks can watch from home.
Okay, just to put a little stress on the people that are there. Y a-tu du monde ici ce soir?
All right. Okay, so first up, we did make a little exception because technically Typhoon with Journey to the Savage Planet is not a non-release game. They released today.
Oh,
Big congrats to the
congratulations.
Typhoon team.
Wow, Typhoon. Hey, let's just, okay, hold on. I just need to make
So-
sure I have like,
We did make an exception,
Okay.
and we let them in today, and we call that the New Zealand rule or something.
C'est comme un hasard que Stadia soit là, tu sais.
But
okay, I just
That's
prepared
rude.
my
no,
document.
we have the
to- in
email
chat.
that says we
I have the
decided that
information
before
about the
they
game, so.
gave
C'est
us.
le gars qui met
Anyway.
la merde, c'est moi.
No, no. Okay, and as
Dándole
also
a-
as part
a la
of breaking the rule, we're gonna show their launch day trailer, which
Oh,
normally
launch
we
day
don't allow
trailer.
trailers or anything. It has to be all in game. So they're gonna get their 5 minutes in game, but we are gonna show their quick launch day trailer. So can we roll the trailer?
Okay. So we're starting with Journey to the Savage Planet by Typhoon Studio. I'm gonna put the website in the chat. And we don't hear anything, so I hope they fix that soon. Yeah. We don't have any feed. So let me just check. Okay, they have the same problem as we do. Okay, so I'm sure they're gonna fix it for Little Turkey Back, and then it's gonna fix it for us. Also, let me know, guys, if you want me to put chat here somewhere. That'd be fun.
Even the most precious
we
of
have sound.
memories.
Okay.
So scan and log everything you discover. These succulent morsels of data will contribute to Kindred's moderate but respectable expansion across the cosmos. Back on Earth, did you feel sad and isolated from your peers? Was the weight of cultural expectations just too much to bear? Well, not here. This planet's #1 resource is friendship. And by learning a few phrases of local dialect, we're 65 to 70% sure you'll be welcomed with open arms. Or not. For visitors with a taste for the exotic, a world of delight awaits. You'll get the chance to source authentic, indigenous products. Imagine your loved ones back home as they unwrap a dehydrated jelly waft or inhale the sweet spores of the polypod tree. Just remember that cardinal rule. If you didn't scan it, don't eat it. But ultimately, as a steward of humanity, you've been entrusted with this incredible world. So treat your mission with respect. Step out of your comfort zone, and you might find that no matter what corner of the galaxy we call home, we're not so different after all. Kindred Aerospace thanks you for your participation. Enjoy your stay, and good luck.
What?
Oh, before I forget, we were a little over on weight at launch, so we didn't pack your camera. Be sure to download it before your adventure so you can share your discoveries and your best selfies with us back at HQ.
This is so
Thank you so
cute.
much. Great trailer. So, Alex, come on up.
I'm ready. I've said I promised I wouldn't swear or step away from the
Yo,
X, so
this is
we'll
Alex
see.
Hutchinson.
My name's Alex Hutchinson, creative director and founder of Typhoon Studios. It's a big
No
day
way!
for us. The timer isn't running. This is great. It's a big day for us. We just launched. So 3 years ago, we set out on this journey, and we're very happy to welcome you all to the Savage Planet. So we like to think of our game as an earnest satire. You've been sent here to this planet by Kindred Aerospace. We're very proud to be the 4th best interstellar space exploration company. So they send you here with a lot of hope, but not a lot of equipment or gear. So your job in a pretty open exploration game is to discover your own quests and complete them pretty much any way you see fit.
Mini Mall Monkeys Micro Mills Plaza, the ultimate Earth life simulator. Create tiny human life forms by just adding sub-zero radioactive water to a micro life powder packet and see your malls and
It doesn't CPR. He has
watch
a
them stroll,
controller.
shop, and live as they autonomously move throughout their very own
It looks
shopping complex.
it looks at least he's playing on
Unaware of your
some wheels
presence.
really.
Engage in fascinating examination of standard Earth activity, or declare a Black Friday and send your shoppers
Reminds you
into a
of a
violent bargain hunting
Yeah, it
frenzy
kind
where
of
only the
does.
strong survive.
You know, Alex created Soars.
Environmentally
He was
stabilized shopping
Sims, Soars, he worked at Ubisoft on a bunch of games.
So every day your adventure begins here in your Javelin, which is the ship you journey to the planet on. If you die, you're reprinted here from meat that you find in the environment. If you bring your co-op buddy along for the ride, he too is printed from meat. So you're kind of a slowly decaying clone as you continue your exploration and your adventure. So you have a lot of different gear in the game. You obviously have a gun. We spent a long time on the project. I have various friends in the audience from other projects, and they know my fascination with non-violent solutions to problems and how often we fail. So we ended up with the gun you can see in your right hand, but more interestingly, you have all these cool tools in your left hand. You get Grob, which you saw from the trailer, which is kind of space food, which in the game you can use to lure creatures around, which can solve various problems or various puzzles in the environment. You can also pick up all kinds of different things. There you have in your left hand a kind of an egg sack, which when you throw it will grow. If you jump on it, it can be used to bounce yourself around to solve certain puzzles or injure yourself. What else? So as I said before, it's an open exploration game. You know, we come from various big companies where we can make vast areas with, you know, huge areas to explore. This game is all about density.
Hey, look at that. You picked up some carbon. Good for you.
So basically, you've got really dense environments that you can explore. And you saw earlier as well the scanner. By opening up your scanner, you can gain clues in the environment. You can also unlock quests. So it's a bit of a Metroidvania, a bit of a Metroid Prime-vania.
I'm trying to gather all the
As you explore the environment, you'll find obstacles that you may not be able to pass, such as a grapple point. If you scan it, your computer will add a quest to find the ingredients you need to craft the gear that will let you overcome that problem. This was an attempt for us to get away from the sense of lists in open world games, where you get that sense of relief when you've cleared the map of icons just by checking everything off. So hopefully in the Savage Planet you find an organic quest that you actually want to deal with. It's an eyeball that you actually want to deal with because it's an obstacle you've chosen to try and overcome.
I have no idea if it started. Actually, I have no idea. Alright, what's up, Quickly? Oh, I remember now. He did the Assassin's Creed 3, which is boss American. And the Far Cry 3? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now this.
You're still alive. The teleporter seems to have stabilized. Go activate it.
So the core quest you have in the game is to explore this environment and figure out if it's a future home for human settlement. But pretty quickly when you get there, you realize there's an enormous tower looming above you, and you gain a secondary goal. You can't see it from in this cave, so there's a giant tower above you, which you need then to explore, figure out why it's there, who built it, and what its ultimate purpose is. Essentially, it's an explorer map. So there's a million little secrets to discover. There's thousands of different objects you can collect. And all of this, if you spend enough time in the environment, will allow you to figure out the true secret at the heart of the Savage Planet. It's out today. We really appreciate your time, and thanks so much for listening to us.
Typhoon Studio, mesdames, messieurs. Prochaine démo, mesdames, messieurs, 5 minutes. Il s'agit d'une gang qu'on connaît bien ici à Montréal. Behavior Interactive, qui nous parle de Dead by Daylight Mobile.
Oh, we go right away into the other demo, guys. We'll talk about this one after, okay?
All right. Bonsoir tout le monde. I'm Matthew. I'm here with the fine folks at Behavior.
I wonder if
we're
Jen
here to
is
talk
there.
about Dead by Daylight. For those of you out there who don't know
I just
Dead
bought
by
this
Daylight
game, like,
yet,
last
it's
weekend.
been out for a couple of years now. It's a slight success for us.
It
I was
looks
rather
like him.
surprised
What
that
the
we've
fuck?
Sort of kept running and it's keep going. So
It's going mobile.
We'll see where that leads us, but it's been a ridiculously fun
Max
ride
played
for
that
all of us on the
yesterday.
team.
Huh?
There's a big bunch of us who are now completely dedicated to make Dead by Daylight happen on mobile. That was a big undertaking. Fortunately, Behavior has a long history of being pretty much one of the top companies out there to port anything to anything else. So we jumped on it and we did our best. What you see now is the tutorial of the game. It'll show you some of the main differences. The big challenge we had was to keep true to Dead by Daylight. For those of you who don't know, Dead by Daylight, you get 4 survivors that are stuck in a nightmare world trying to escape by fixing generators to unlock a door. And at the same time, you have another player who jumps in there as a killer and tries to just murder them all. Very simple, yet it seems to keep people hypnotized for years. The big difficulty we had is that the game relies a lot on audio and audio cues. In the game, you hunt by hearing people, you try to stay away from the killer, you have a lot of those things. So we had to translate these cues into visual cues for mobile. And obviously, the controls had to be very different. Fortunately, Dead by Daylight had, at least at the beginning, pretty much been designed to be a 2-button game. It was supposed to be kept very simple. The idea was to not let the controller and the gameplay get in the way of creating intense, real, stressful emotions and reactions. So we have very simple controls. We have the camera on one side. We have the oh, that's not going to go well for him, but that's fine. But we have a few of the controls that needed to be rethought and re-put into there to really convey the same sense of urgency, the same sort of stress. So a lot of these cues were rethought and transferred. You can see right now, for those of you who've played Dead by Daylight either on console or on PC, you see that there used to be a red stain around the character and a heartbeat sound. That was translated into a heart that you can see on the character. So all these little things had to be re-added, but the feeling stays very much the same. The chases are extremely intense, and the characters are pretty much all going to be there. So I'm supposed to not say anything stupid right now. Fortunately, our PR manager is not here to tackle me, which she does. But we have a lot of licensed characters, a lot of horror icons and legends that are in the main game that will come into the mobile game. One of the most interesting changes we're doing also is because the mobile game environment is so very different, this version is going to be free to play. By doing that, we're going to just put it in the hands of as many people in the world as we possibly can. However, the initial offering when you get the game will be 1 killer and I think 3 survivors, and then you're going to be able to unlock all the rest, mostly through gameplay, but you can also throw money at us. We'll take it. But that's the thing, is so the game will be very, very similar. It's going to be translating the same experience, and it's going to... that was a thing. We're good? It's going to bring the whole Dead by Daylight experience onto the mobile game. Right now, the other hurdle that we had to face was the disconnects. Because obviously, mobile games are very well known to go through a subway tunnel or do something stupid like that. So what we had to do is come up with solutions like temporary bots that would jump into the game and just take your place for a little moment, be just dumb enough to feel like someone that you could scream at. Fortunately, the game is all about how you can, you know, it's the whole joke of you don't need to be faster than the killer, you just need to be faster than your friends. So it's always about trying to blame the others for what you're doing and getting that stupid guy that's just gonna at least run next to you is just enough to make the game continue, even though someone might have disconnected for a couple of seconds and come back in. We are hard at work on it. It is coming out very soon, I think. That's as far as I'm supposed to say right now. But we're all extremely happy with the results that we've had so far. Dead by Daylight has been our child, a labor of love for the last 4 years for a lot of us on here. And the team that came in for the mobile version has been hard at work on this for quite a while now, and they're very, very excited to finally be able to show their work. So hopefully you'll like it too.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Give me the mic. Wonderful. All right. All right. Next up is a team that's familiar with the stage here from Kit Fox. Jong-woo is going to present Lucifer Within.
Started working with them.
I'm good to go. Hi, my name is John Woo, and at the back here is Mirdad. We are from Kit Fox Games, and we are here to present Lucifer Within Us, our upcoming mystery-solving game. You play as Sister Ada, who is a digital exorcist in a futuristic theocracy. And we're here to investigate a murder of a priestess who's had a very violent and bloody death, as you can see in the chamber there. And we're going to begin by interrogating one of the suspects. So on the left there, we have Gideon, who is a cybernetician and the younger brother of the two suspects. So in Lucifer Within Us, all testimonies are visualized in real time in 3D. So the player is able to scrutinize any moment of the events of the crime as they wish. So we can go forward and back in time. But keep in mind that this is a subjective reconstruction. So it is limited by what the character saw, as you see in the line of sight cone. But also, the character may be protecting themselves by omissions in their testimony or outright lies. But if we take what Gideon has to say at face value, we'll see that the victim came for a ceremony, an implant, to receive an implant. And then Gideon spent part of the day praying in preparation for the ceremony, and then he will perform the ceremony, as we'll see in a second.
Oh, yeah, I think it
And
might have
his
been
brother
that
came up to stop him from doing so because he thought it was dangerous, and then the victim dies in a bloody explosion. Now we'll hear what Ruben, the elder brother, has to say about the events. So Ruben largely agrees with what Gideon has to say. So the victim arrived for receiving the implant. But Ruben claims that for most of the events, he was hard at work on a different cybernetic part. And then, once Gideon started the ceremony, Ruben tried to stop him because he thought something was about to go wrong. And so it does, in a bloody, bloody way. Now, if we look carefully at what the two characters are saying, there's an important discrepancy. Gideon claims that Ruben was the one that opened the chamber for the victim, but Ruben insists that he was, working on a part at the time. So we can point out this contradiction by clicking on the timeline or the Fetch Connect section, and we can unmask Ruben's lie. And now Ruben is forced to admit the truth, which is that he was the one that led the victim to the deadly chamber.
Wow, this is kind of fun. I like these kind of things.
And now we see in the timeline that open chamber has been added to that segment. And so we can see Ruben actually leading the victim into the chamber. However, he insists that for the remainder, he did in fact go back to work. So we're going to do some traditional investigation by going back into the physical world and looking at the control panel that was behind all this.
Oh my god, this looks so fun.
And when we examine the control panel by going to the evidence over there, we'll see that the energy values for the ceremony were actually really, really high and abnormally dangerous values. So we're going to go back to Gideon and point this discrepancy out to him.
If you know what I just said. One of my favorite.
So we're going to click on the control panel and present the evidence. And we unmask his lie that, in fact, the ceremony was dangerous. However, Gideon believes that he was talented enough to maintain control anyway. So we'll see his amended statement in a second here. So in the end of Gideon's testimony, we now see that, in fact, yes, it was dangerous, but he maintained control, or so he believes. So to get further at the truth, we must understand the psychological motives. And you'll notice a glowing light on Gideon's forehead. That indicates that his resolve is shaking, and we're able to enter his mind. So we're able to enter what we call his sanctum. And now we have an insight into his inner motives. He's a narcissist, so perhaps he genuinely believed that he had the ceremony under control, even though, in fact, it was dangerous. And we can compare this against the demonology, which is the full record of demons in this world. So perhaps Gideon is possessed by Lucifer, who represents pride itself. But that's about all the time we have for today. So thank you very much for a quick look at Lucifer.
What a cliffhanger! I loved it! I'm gonna go to their store right now.
Merci beaucoup. Alors, ceux qui sont sur Internet, qui veulent travailler un jour dans le jeu vidéo, 5 minutes présenter un jeu, pas long, pratiquez-vous. Pas long.
Cool.
Ça va bien, mes amis? Est-ce que vous êtes prêts bientôt à y aller? Oui? En forme? Voici, je vous donne le micro, vous avez 5 minutes. Bonne chance. On y va, go!
OK. Bonjour, moi je m'appelle Jonathan Lavigne, je suis designer et cofondateur de Tribute Games. Je suis avec Simon Graveline qui est notre level designer.
Okay,
le jeu qu'on vous présente ce soir, c'est Panzer Paladin. C'est un jeu d'action de plateforme 8-bit. Un jeu
action
pour
game 8-bit.
Dans lequel on joue un robot qui combat des démons. Fait que c'est comme les forces. C'est la technologie contre les forces de l'occulte. Le level qu'on vous montre ce soir, c'est le tutorial level du jeu. Donc, dans ce level-là, on va voir toutes les mécaniques de base dans Panzer Paladin. Dans le jeu, on joue un combinaison robotique qui va pouvoir utiliser les armes qui tombent des ennemis après avoir vaincu les ennemis pour faire différentes choses. Dans le fond, les armes, c'est le core du jeu. Le joueur va pouvoir faire différentes choses avec ces armes-là. Il peut les lancer, il peut attaquer, il peut les briser pour faire différentes magies. Il peut aussi les planter dans une pierre au milieu des niveaux pour établir un checkpoint. La deuxième façon de jouer, c'est avec le Squire, le pilote.
Yeah.
Le pilote, elle, c'est une androïde de taille humaine. Elle est un peu plus petite, fait qu'elle peut
God,
se
she's
déplacer
so
dans
cute.
des gaps. Elle peut s'accrocher avec son fouet laser après des anneaux. Elle peut recharger l'énergie du paladin.
It's like an Overwatch.
Il y a des plateformes comme ça ici qui permettent de retourner dans le paladin pour continuer à combattre les démons après ça.
It's exactly like
Donc,
Overwatch.
c'est à peu près 80% paladin, 20% l'écuyer ou le squire, si on veut. Donc, c'est ça, les magies que le paladin peut faire, il y a différentes choses. Il y a des magies d'attaque,
Diva,
des
yes!
de régénérer. Il y a des magies pour renforcer les armes. Puis c'est ça, ici, le Squire, il peut aller dans des endroits secrets comme ça. Finalement, pour le combat comme tel, on a essayé de faire une mécanique de combat d'épée qui est simple et intuitive. C'est vraiment comme des attaques qui bloquent debout, accroupi. C'est très simple.
Okay, it looks like the fight is like Street Fighter.
Après ça, ici, on va voir bientôt le paladin faire une des magies. Donc, je vais laisser Simon vous montrer ça. C'est un exemple d'une des magies qu'on peut faire. Donc, c'est ça. Puis le niveau qu'on est en train de voir, c'est la base de l'organisme qui a créé le paladin.
Street Fight Mania. Not bad, yes!
Ça se passe au Canada. C'est pour ça qu'il y a des bâtons de hockey comme armes. Mais après ça, il y a des levels qui c'est tous des lieux un peu partout dans le monde avec des démons des armes de différentes cultures. On essaie de ça.
All of platformers
et voilà, ça fait pas mal de tours. Simon, il est presque à la fin. Je sais pas si on veut le laisser jouer pour voir s'il va être capable de battre le boss.
I think platformers are always really good and fun to design. You need to be so tight on the side. And it does look like so perfect. Kind of fun. That's always really fun. Ooh, the big boss. Oh my god, it's a moose! What? No way! Oh, wait, you just one-shotted him? That's it? Okay, now. Oh, someone else one-shotted. Horseman. Hockey stick. Okay.
Voilà, bravo. Merci.
That's really cute. I'm a big fan.
Please.
Like,
But I thought you were going to take more time to beat the boss. Oh my goodness. Is that the first boss? All right.
Stream
so,
through.
where are we?
Yeah, this game is hella Canadian.
So the last one of the first block is from Créature, who they're technically not from Montreal. They're from the...
Wait, did I post anything about them? I did, right? This is their
and they're working on a skating game, and I remember playing Tony Hawk and of course Skate and stuff and all the awesome skating games. I have zero skating ability. I just like to play a skater in video games. So we're gonna have. Are we ready?
What is it?
We're good to go.
It might be Creature Studio.
All right, so Mar, you ready to go? So Créature presenting session. Ready?
Okay.
Go.
This is the website.
Hello everyone, so I'm Mark from Creature Studios. Yeah, South Shore, but trust me, we're really happy there in the backfield and everything. So yeah, we're here to present you a session. We've been working on this game for 3 years now.
You know about them?
It's a skateboarding game actually. It's like, you know, a lot of people keep talking about Tony Hawk, but it's like, I would say like it's the total opposite. The main purpose of this game was actually to really capture what skateboarding is. Which is a really difficult sport, as you can see. So the goal was really to capture what skateboarding is. So getting rid of all like the super points and the multipliers and everything, and really got to get back to what really counts as a skateboarding experience is really to make a trick, focus onto executing like something which is really difficult in real life. So, for example, when we decided to do something like this, we came up with a control that was actually one stick per foot. So instead of just going like button mashing and combining everything, we decided to actually pick like the left foot would be the left stick and the right foot would be the right stick, and from there you would actually just mimic the same trick. So for example, which David could actually replicate is by holding down the right stick, you'll be able like to crouch, and then maybe like flicking left or right, you would be able like to do a kick flip or a heel flip. And from there, what you can do is actually just combine tricks, like doing like small arcs, bigger arcs, and adding flicks. Depending on what you want to do to actually execute pretty much what you would do in real life. There's been like a big work with like professional skateboarders around the world to make sure that we were really actually capturing the essence of the sport.
That culture that felt.
I would say like the culture, because we've been even more focused into the culture side of things than the sport itself. We've made sure that we didn't like focus onto making points or giving you any sort of gratifying into like
I like
gaming,
the interface.
Gaming,
Nothing.
Gaming points or whatever.
Not the
It's
trick
just
you
like
just did.
it's you and the board, and
Just
you're
like
actually just
educating
doing your
at the same
tricks and making sure that it really does feel as you would in real life. So another example would be
Look at
the simulation side of things is really focused into the difficulty of doing tricks. Maybe like David can jump on a particular tricks, but really like the purpose of this is really to work your tricks and really try to like do your best to do like exactly what you want.
So
and
cool.
when
I
you
agree,
actually
Nerox,
make these
but
what you were targeting, and then you go into your replay editor mode, and then you start to do those like replay and then like making movies and things like this.
Yeah, maybe you can make movies, maybe
So,
there's competitions.
This is pretty much like session in a nutshell, I would say. We're not trying to really turn this into like a big game or whatever at the moment. We're really focusing on the experience and really make you feel like what you would be if you would have to go out there, skate. What's the feeling of achievement through hard work and trying again and again. Obviously, David's been playing way too much because actually the sport, the game is supposed to be super difficult, but it seems to be kind of easy to him. So maybe David can try like set himself a challenge or something to kind of show how the mechanic works. We've been pushing different mechanics of the game. We have like ways to control like the speed of the flick, to even like catch the board under your feet. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We don't want to really make this like super like over the top thing. We really want to make sure that it's still like super grounded and realistic.
That's cool.
And so far, it seems to be going quite well. The game is
God,
out in
and
early
more.
access since
Or
September.
that'd be so
Reception's
cool.
really good.
Imagine you have
People seem to be really enjoying this,
or like just role playing this game would be
hardcore,
so cool.
experience of skateboarding, and we'll be. Yeah, it's a good example of trying to do something specific. So the game is out there on early access right now. You can give it a shot, and we'll be continuing to work on this. And Xbox is also coming this year. So thanks everyone.
Yes.
All right. Merci beaucoup.
That'd
Thank
be
you so
so
much.
fun, Nerox.
Awesome, folks. So that's the first 5 games from the first block. Now we're going to take about a 15-minute break. Stretch your legs, grab a beer, and we're going to rotate the teams over.
C'est le temps d'aller prendre une bière, mesdames, messieurs, et vous pouvez m'en payer une si vous voulez. Et puis je vous rappelle que ça vous tente de présenter vos jeux à Radio Talbot. Je vous offre une plateforme, ça coûte rien, c'est le fun. Je vous offre 1 heure de gameplay.
Make a
Vous
plug.
m'écrivez denis@radiotalbot.tv, puis on va avoir du jus puis du fun, puis ma bière à moi. OK. Allez, on pause et on revient.
Okay, let's mute this because they're gonna talk in French now. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go back to all the games that we just saw before we do another wrap up. Okay, should I go full screen for this? Whatever. Okay, let's go back to the games we just saw. Let me take out my. We had Journey to the Savage Planet from Typhoon Studio. We had Panzer Paladin or Tribute Games, Lucifer with TNS, Dead by Daylight Mobile, and Session. Okay, let's start with Journey to the Savage Planet. This was like the game that came out today from Typhoon Studio. So this is this game. I actually want to see together while we wait. Control N. Let's see if it's like. Okay, so it's paid. Who dat? Hey, new sub, Shiro Senpai. Thank you so much for subbing. Let us know everything about you in chat. Mainly where you're from. Where you are from. Okay. So it's on Epic Game. It's on Epic Game. My love for Epic Game. They ruined everything for me with Borderlands. Okay, so it's on the Epic Game Store. That's why. Okay, it's $30. Okay, so this look really cool. I think I'm gonna try it, just because these guys have been in the industry for so long. It feels like a game that they would want to play and make. So pretty sure I want to try it. Oh my God, New Rocks, yes! Oh my God, thank you so much. Super like. It's Jason from Funzo. Oh, thank you so much, Jason, for subbing. So you're from Montreal. New Rocks, tell us where you're from. Pew, pew, pew. Throw some pews in the chat for boat. Chat. New sub. Pew, pew, pew. So yeah, it does look really cool. Oh my God, yes! I'm trained! 3 sub! Woo! I just high five Max. Mesk! Lynette! Thank you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm trained! You have a limit. This is my first hype train since it exists. I have no idea how it works. How does this work? C'est François Duby. Hey, salut! Yo, how does it work? Completing 11 unrequired support events totaling 4 tier 1 subs. Wow, this is fun. And it unlocks emotes? Ibe Griffin. Hey! I'm trained! Thank you so much, Iskaraki! Hey! Fuck me! I'm trained! Pew! Pew! Thank you so much! Throw some pews in the chat. Hey! This is my first time! Level 1 complete! What does it do, guys? Did we get emotes? How does it work? No idea how it works. Oh my God, what is going on? What's a hype train? Customer support. I just clicked on what it means. Streamers, setup and management. These trains are enabled by default. Level goes to change difficulty of a hype train. Cooldown period. Streamers. Oh, cool. Emotes and title. Each level of train hype train participant will also be rewarded for building the hype. Each level of the hype train contains a set of 5 train car emotes. Oh, so you can make that now? Yay! 2 more! GG Bruno! Pew pew! Thank you so much, lady. Yeah! Pew pew! Choo choo! I'm trained 2 fois! Oh no! Okay, how does it work? How do you, I don't. Do you have new emotes? People that participate in the hype train. Do you see like choo choo emotes in the chat? Is that how it works? Ah, Disco Rocky, you're crazy right now. Okay, 4 or 5 times. Beep boo ching, beep boo ching, beep boo ching, beep boo ching. Did I do 5? Oh my god, they were crazy. What is going on? I have no idea what's going on right now. I'm so excited. This is crazy. I am so excited. So let's say hi to Dougler. Dougler! Oh my god, Dougler won our CLG Red Fuel tournament this weekend. Congratulations, Dougler! Madly, Chicksum, DB Renault, welcome back. C. Margot! Oh my god, one more! Bonus breaker! Pew pew, ching! I'm trained in the chat. I'm trained in the chat. Sally, weren't you on CBC talking about Overcooked 2 sometime last year? I was! I think it was though, it was Premiere. Wasn't it CBC? I mean, Radio Canada Premiere. So, did you guys get emotes? Can I know? Did you get like train emotes that get set on the website? Disco Rocky, can you try to do these? Oh, David, I see it. So you got the emotes? You think you unlocked them for life? How does it work? Max, one more. This guy gave 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! He's playing League of Legends and he's like, you get the emotes when the train timer ends. Okay, okay. Lucky! I'm trained! She's like, yo, you're so fucking loud. Let me go to my house. Oh my god, guys, she went to her house. And she just sat in it and she's like, Mommy, leave me alone. You're so loud. Okay. Whew. Okay, let's go back to what I was doing prior to that. Oh my god. I was okay. I thought Session was really cool. I follow one girl on Twitter that always talks about Skate 4 and how she's obsessed with Skate. She wants Skate 4. Well, maybe that's the game for her. Dead by Daylight, I just bought last weekend because there was a Steam sale for it. It was like $7 or something, or like $4, and I bought it. Oh, you just bought Session now? Nice. We just need 2 subs for the next train. How do you know? I don't understand. That's amazing. Current iTrade supporter. Disco Rocky has contributed 6 subs. Nirux has used 50 bits. Thank you so much, guys. Lucifer Within Us. Actually, I just registered to that one. That one was the murder thing. And I'm pretty obsessed with these kind of things. Like mystery, clues, like escape rooms. So you should play the Watson tests. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Why is it not working? Did I just break my thing? Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the train. It might die in a minute, and if it does, it's okay. Thank you so much for everything. Buy Watson's Cutler personality test. Oh my god, it looks like a scary game. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'll try it. I'll add it to my cart. Okay. It looks so scary though. Yeah, Fast Fire is this weekend in Ottawa. A couple of my friends are going to play CSGO and a couple of my friends are going to play fighting games. So, be careful with... Okay. Alright, 25 seconds before our level 4 dies, so we'll not get to level 5. But, oh my god, thank you so much, everyone that participated into that. Yay! Let's go see how many subs we have right now. Woohoo! 74 subs! Yay! Thank you so much. Subs made me so happy. You receive a level 3 IP modes. Oh, yay! Okay, I see now. I got one. I got a hype Oni. I got this one. Hey, did we all get it? Hey! Is that how it works? Good job, everyone. Thank you for this little trade. You're playing in the Hearthstone tournament? That's awesome, Apollo. Here's all of the level 5. And you got all of them? What a dedicated human. GG, everyone. GG. Did I talk about all? Oh yeah, Panzer Paladin. I think it's the only one I didn't talk about. So yeah, Panzer Paladin is like the platformer. I used to be obsessed with platformer because I used to play so many console games. That's when I worked at Ubisoft. I love playing console games. So like I didn't stream because there was no streaming. You know, I was just like a game designer in practice. And outside of these two things, practicing our game design, I just play console games and buy all the games and just like consume gaming. And I love platformers because they are always really short, really fast. Short compared to Counter-Strike that never ends. So the tricky part is getting all the trains because people have to stop at a certain level instead of all going. David, I see. Well, this is my first hype train of all time. So this was fun. Look at my beautiful name on top of the chat. The king is back. Oh, you're funny, Rocky. Gift leader. Oh, you're right. I see it now. Mine was on Bits, and Bits it's Nerox who's the leader. So that's why I did not get what you were saying. Yeah! Did you ever play Super Meat Boy? I did. Shark Tango. Shark Taco. Congratulations, Apollo. That's really cool. Are you going to come to Montreal to play Hearthstone? Or Lani TS or DreamHack Montreal? Yo, I want to play a detective game too. It's not out, so I registered to get some information. Yeah, I did play Super Meat Boy. I wasn't the greatest. I was okay. What's the info on it? Okay, so that was the game, Disco Rocky. So right now, this game is Lucifer Within Us it's on my wish list. Planned release date. Developer testimonies. Congratulatory. I don't know what that means, but it's not planned for on Steam soon. But I think that's really it looks really cool. Kid Fox Game did a couple of other games too. Holy shit, they did a bunch. Why do I know them? I think Moon Hunter. Oh my god, the boyfriend dungeon. Add to your wish list. I think last year. Didn't they talk about that last year? The boyfriend dungeon? Oh, that's fine. That's a really old, crappy email. I don't have access to, I'm pretty sure. It's my Steam. Yeah, thanks for saying though. Let's go back to. I play my meat a lot, but never played. I play with my meat a lot. Wow, that's a max joke. He's too busy. We'll tell him later what happened. Oh, maybe I can just screenshot this and put it in the Discord. Okay. How do I... Okay, I'm gonna go full screen for a second, just in case I'm in a personal Discord. Oh yeah, I am in a personal Discord, so that's good. I'm gonna go in Miss Harvey Discord. I'm gonna put that in. At Disco Rocky. At Max. Okay, going back on the desktop. Hey, Deeming. Yeah, Max is with the boys. Getting to the grand finals through the upper bracket, then winning 4 hours to the grand finals to start your sitting bracket, the grand final, losing. What are you talking about? Oh, that was the frostbite. Okay, good. What froze? What froze? What are we talking about? Was it my face? As-tu donné de l'eau? Ok, merci. Look, he's God. When she has no more food or water and she wants food or water, she looks at her bowl and then she's like, and she does, this is the bowl, right? So she's like, she taps in it and then looks at us. And she's like, and then looks at us. So we know we fucked up because the bowl needs refill. Your Pomeranian used to do that. Isn't that... I don't know. I love it. I think she's so cute when she does that. I need to use the restroom. But it's not urgent. It's like 7 out of 7. Do you guys work that way? I am a... Yeah, she does. Look at me like what gives. I work this way. I always have like a threshold. I do everything in stats. So if I feel something, I always put it to stat, and when it's above something, then I act on it. So, example, I need to pee. What's my pee level? Is it higher than 65%? If it's not higher than 65%, then I don't need to use the restroom yet. When it comes above 65%, then I could go to the restroom if I was really bored, but if I don't need, like if I'm not bored and I'm doing something, then I won't stop doing it. But above 80%, then no matter what I'm doing, I should consider going. And at 9, I gotta go kind of now, because at 10, I'm peeing myself. That's how I just put everything in stats, in percentage. So when I hurt, I'm like, I'm only hurting like 2 out of 10. So it's not that big of a deal. I don't need a Tylenol, But I'm hurting. So that's how I tell Max. I'm like, Max, I have a headache. He's like, do you want a Tylenol? And I'm just like, no, I think I'm at 3 out of 10. And then one day I'll be like, oh, maybe I'm at 7 out of 10. Then he's like, oh, we need 2 Tylenols, Yeah, I am weird. So that's why I'm wondering if... Oh, the next one. So we're going to have Astrolab, Nova Clark, Wild One Production, Cardboard Utopia, and Guard Crush Games. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. My micro is popping. Okay. Is it because I'm losing battery? Because it's wireless. Or because I'm talking so loud? I need to use the restroom. So I'm going to put the sound... it's because it's too close to my mouth, maybe. I'm gonna just put the sound at the stream. Use the restroom. Mute my mic. Use the restroom. Come back. Okay? So please stay in chat. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. I just need to use the restroom and wash my hands. Please wash your hands. We don't want to die from the coronavirus. Okay.
Ça, puis c'est bien parce que qu'est-ce que j'ai remarqué, c'est qu'il y a une grande variété de jeux. C'est pas tout orienté vers le même style, ça s'adresse pas tout au même public.
Non.
Donc il y en a pour tous les goûts, il y en a de plusieurs styles. Là, on va avoir 5 autres présentations, on va être rendu à 10 jeux différents qu'on va avoir vus. Je suis trop curieux de voir ce qui va se passer, puis en même temps, mais c'est drôle aussi de voir comment que les gens sur scène, on le voit, là, ils ont leur présentation de prête, mais selon ce qui se passe dans le gameplay, on a vu quelqu'un tantôt qui est devenu absorbé par le gameplay présenté, puis il parlait plus.
Oui.
Donc, il parlait de son jeu d'un moment donné, il a juste
5
fixé
minutes, là, si
l'écran.
t'es en train d'être absorbé pendant 40 secondes, c'est déjà trop, là, tu sais. Faut
C'est
vraiment
ça.
que tu puisses te retourner puis que tu sois vraiment flexible sur ce qui va être présenté, en fait, là.
C'est ça. Donc, c'est un format avec beaucoup de contraintes, mais qui représente un excellent défi pour les développeurs. Puis en même temps, ça nous permet de voir aussi le côté un peu plus près de la réalité parce que...
Exactement, c'est ce que j'allais dire, c'est très réaliste. Parce
Oui.
que là, tu présentes un trailer, un preview un peu, puis c'est pas réaliste. Bref, on vous laisse.
Oui.
La scène est prête, donc on va vous laisser avec Denis et Jason sur la scène, puis nous, on vous
5
voit
pitchs de
après.
vente. À plus.
À plus!
OK.
S'il vous plaît, mesdames, messieurs, on va pas garder le silence un petit peu 2 secondes. Comme dans un vieux couple, on aime ça un peu, rajouter un peu de piquant. On a mis le X de ce bar-là, donc vous allez vous placer ici pour présenter, d'accord?
All right, folks, so grab a seat. We're restarting. I did just want to do a few shout-outs. DemoNight is an awesome event, and we're getting more and more guests from abroad. We have Nick that's here from the Idea at Xbox team. Bobby's here from Sega Europe. We have a previous presenter, Justin, who released Katana Zero last year and sold a bajillion copies, so congrats to Justin. Good to have you here. We have Guhab Bala, the founder of Vicarious Visions and more recently Velen Studios. They did about $1 billion worth of Skylanders and Call of Duty and all that fun stuff. And Rami Ismail is hiding somewhere in the room. Where's Rami? All the way at the back, taking pictures. So Rami comes every year, and we're delighted to have him joining us. So grab a seat. We're getting started. Denis?
Merci beaucoup pour les nombreuses bières. J'ai étanché ma soif. Gang de cheap. Sans plus tarder, mesdames et messieurs, êtes-vous prêts, vous autres, sur scène? On accueille le prochain groupe, mesdames et messieurs. Ils ont déjà passé à Radio Talbot. Ils ont connu un succès fou. Mesdames et messieurs, voici la gang de Sacrifice Your Friends.
Sacrifice your friends. I'm going to put the stuff in chat right now from Astrolab Interactive. Next demo we're going to see right now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alexi. I'm co-founder and game designer at Astrolab Interactive. And this is Sacrifice Your Friend.
What?
Now,
Sacrifice
you might have
your
seen
friend?
Sacrifice Your Friend at previous events, including Lotto Quebec eSport tournament, which was a very fun event. But it was all the brawling, because Sacrifice Your Friend is a party brawler. It's set in the universe of H.P. Lovecraft. And now we have something new today, because this is the first time we are presenting the story mode for Sacrifice Your Friend, which is currently in development. So, in this arena, we are trying to... it's easier to actually... Sorry. So, we're trying to sacrifice as many skeletons as possible while avoiding traps. Please.
Okay.
Our mission objective is to power the ritual that will break open the tomb of
Oh my
Abdul
goodness, 4
al-Razred
players now? Oh,
and release the Necronomicon, the famous Black Book.
This game is really cute. And if it's out, is it out? I guess it's not out. It wouldn't be on the demo name. I think
We're
this is kind of
almost
game
there.
that I would like to play. All my friends would do all the work, and I'll just be around like, I don't know what's going on, but we're winning. This is gonna give them backs and be like destroying everything and score be 5 times higher than mine. I'll be like, yay, we were playing together.
Let's fast forward a bit.
Salut maman, salut papa.
So, of course, being a party brawler, the main
It's
the
a
heart
party
of the
brawler.
game is the competitive brawling. So next thing, we are jumping in the
I like
arena
the
mode for a quick deathmatch.
environment, like the music, the looks.
So each player are going to select
It's
their
very
profile,
like old school Vegas.
select their characters, and jump in the arena.
Hey, his name is Max. The first character was Max. And it was not a dog.
So we're playing in Innsmouth.
My parents are in chat, guys. Say hi to Ale.
There's a whole bunch of arenas in Sacrifice Your Friend. Each of them are very dynamic.
Oh,
with
so
their
it's
own
like a
gimmick and,
smash.
stuff.
If you die,
This particular arena, of course,
you
have the
lose a
boats.
life.
If you need to dash across the gap and do not fall into the water. We also have tentacles, of course.
Okay, but if you cross the gap, what happens? Oh, no, you just need to kill each other.
Now, you might see the little white bar over each characters.
Yeah?
This is the stress meter.
The stress meter.
Hopefully it's going to be full before we end the presentation.
So is that
basically when
Smash?
you take a hit and sacrifice your friend, your stress meter goes up.
Okay, so it's Smash.
So when it's full, you can transform in a great ancient, super powerful form. Oh yeah, we have one, the form of Cthulhu, played by Hev right now. So we're almost at the end of the presentation. Just a quick reminder, the game Sacrifice Your Friend will be available on Steam this summer. You can wishlist the game right now on Steam if you're
Okay,
interested.
let's go do that, guys.
Congratulations, Menu.
It looks really good. I like
Thank
it.
you so much. Oh.
Thank you, thank you.
Awesome. Very good. Excellent. All right. Next up is a game called Dual Universe from a team partially in France, partially here, called Nova Quark. Seb, you ready? Awesome. Off you go. Thank you so much.
Oops.
Hi everyone, we're Nova Quark and we're here to present you with Dual Universe. So Dual Universe is a sci-fi MMO set in a gigantic world. It's both in space and on planets, as you can see here. And we have two characteristics that you need to remember. The first one is this is one big shared giant world. So everybody plays in the same instance of the world, potentially millions of players. And what this allows us to do is really like have civilizations inside the game, you know, with real economy and warfare and whatnot. The second thing you need to know is that the world is entirely editable. So you can see here Falco is literally digging a hole in the ground wherever he wants. I could dig a hole throughout the entire planet if I wanted to, or I could completely erase the mountains that you see in the back. It would take a lot of time, but it is possible. So what do you do when you have a world that is entirely editable? Well, you collect resources that you're then going to take to the industry for transformation. And what you get out of that, you use to build buildings or cities, like the one you see here. Actually, this city is entirely built by our community, our players who are playing the game right now. You can also build vehicles like spaceships or this little speeder here that is just for ground transportation. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even build a massive
like
space station like the one you see here, and we're going to get to it a little
SimCity
later.
Minecraft?
So we're going to show you how you build stuff in Dual Universe.
Right.
You start by deploying a core unit, as we call it, which creates this little space where you can deploy matter. You can see it's here, it's in the blue space. You can deploy cubes, like what Falco is doing right now, building a small platform. But you can also deploy tons of different shapes. It can be a sphere, it can be a pyramid, it can be whatever you want to really create what you have in mind. But it's not just about adding matter. It's also about removing matter. So if you want, you can literally sculpt and, you know, take out matter like that and create, again, whatever you have in mind. So once you've built the structure of your building or your vehicle, what you want is to add functionality. And this is what we do by adding what we call elements that we provide to the players. So you can add an engine, you can add a container,
So it's like
you can add a button like here.
Code
You
by
can add
blocks,
light,
kinda?
You can add a door, and then you can link the button to the light to create the functionality. So this is how everything is built in Dual Universe. Everything you see in this demo, everything that's in the game. Now we're going to cheat a little bit and use God mode. So we're going to be flying, which is something you cannot do in the game. And give you a little tour of the city here. You have to know that everything here, everything you create can be turned into a blueprint and sold on the markets to become rich. You can see tons of different creations here. Falco's going to head to show you a little bit of an industry where you take all that ore that you gathered and you transform it so that you can build stuff. So it's a little complicated to explain how it works. What we're going to do is take a little ship and take you on a little trip to space. So something you have to know is that everything is physics-based in the game. So the fact that we added engine on this ship and that there's thrust and that you're pushing is what allows you to go in space. You'll note as well that there's absolutely no loading time, so it's completely seamless. You can go from the planet to space to the space station and back on the planet. Again, absolutely no loading time. It's completely seamless. So we're going to cheat a little bit more, go back into God mode to accelerate a little bit and go to the planet. Our ship is going to fall to its demise. Poor ship. And you can see, same thing, this space station was entirely built with the tools that we showed you a little bit before. It's gigantic. And we have placed here for your viewing pleasure some of the winners of our shipbuilding contest that we got with our community a few months ago. You can see the variety. You know, when I was saying that we can literally sculpt matter and create whatever you have in mind, this is a good example of that. We also want to touch upon how gigantic and ginormous this world is. So here we're on the surface of Valiant, which is the starting planet, where you land first in Dual Universe. So if we go into the menu, you're going to see that the world is actually made out of a ton of little hexagons that represent 1 kilometer wide territories, and you can claim these territories. You can claim them, you can sell them, you can fight for them. There's warfare in space, there's warfare on the planets.
Whoa!
And this planet is part of the first solar system that we have deployed in the game right now. So you have tons of moons and planets that you can explore, where you can trade, where you can wage war and do whatever you want, because it's a completely systemic game where the world, everything is created by the players. Right now the game is in alpha. We're actually releasing our alpha 3 this Thursday, and we'll be in beta in the summer. And you can go to dualthegame.com
right?
to pledge and play.
It is
and
so
I just want to say
easy.
thanks to all the
Simcraft
NovaQuark team
online.
here. Guys, just share your hands. This is the NovaQuark team here.
Wow, this looks too big.
Bravo.
Like, this is too much for my brain to process.
Merci beaucoup.
Wow, this is crazy.
Pour mon prochain numéro. Non, le prochain, c'est un créateur solo. Il a besoin de ses mains pour jouer avec la manette, donc tu es en train d'y placer le micro. Ça va, les gars? Vous êtes prêts?
Wow.
Encore? Je tiens encore une fois à vous réinviter, les amis. Ça vous tente de présenter vos jeux à mon émission.
Yeah,
Il s'agit
right?
de m'écrire. Prenez ça en
Shark
note. Denis@radiotalbot.tv. Ça se passe le lundi ou le vendredi. Et je vous donne 1 heure, 1 heure et demie de temps, justement, pour présenter vos trucs. Et on ne sait jamais, ça peut peut-être amener vos jeux à être propulsés.
So one of the fun things about DemoNight, of course, as we said, when we set up, everything's working smooth. When the gear gets heated up under the spotlights, things start to glitch. But are we ready to go? Yeah. Marius? Okay, you're going to do it over there? All right, and then some developers are brave and do it solo. So Marius is one of those brave developers.
Ouais, c'est bon. C'est bon.
Not only presenting solo, but he is making this game as a solo indie dev. So, off you go.
Oh, he's solo.
Thank you.
Which one is that? The Guild Ascension. Okay, I'll put his
Guild of
information in
Ascension
the
is
chat.
a tactical action RPG mixing turn-based tactics with real-time action game. That's right, we are both turn-based and real-time at the same time. Let me explain. But first, a quick introduction. You play a couple of characters that try to climb the Tower of the Goddess, the last place in the world filled by magic.
Oh,
the
its
tower was
graphics
meant to be
so cute.
challenged by the goddess, and so will test your skill in various ways every time you enter. The good thing with that is that no permanent harm will be done, and once you are defeated, you will be sent back outside, keeping the reward that you collected. The village that surrounds the tower has been built by the so-called Guild of Ascension, a group of master crafters that can turn your tower material into awesome piece of equipment. Let's enter the tower.
He's definitely French.
As you can see, the tower is split in several floors,
And once you unlock a new one, you will be able to restart from there. No need to restart from scratch. Once you enter a floor, a new layout will be randomly generated. But they always share the same structure. It's a succession of rooms that could be fights, challenge, race area, and that led to a boss at the end. The boss is blocking the path to the next floor. If you reach and beat the boss, you unlock a new floor. Easy. Let's try a fight. The fight room are our main room in the game, and they are using our mix of turn-based and real-time. Basically, each character play in a turn-based manner, but instead to have an action list or a limited amount of distance that you can move, like in traditional tactics game. Here, your turn will be 4 to 5 seconds of real-time action, where you are free to move and attack as you wish. Your moveset will be a mix between combo attacks, charge attacks, and special attacks that could be accessible by a single press of a button, and use different timing and cooldown that you need to master in order to be very effective. Let's start.
That camera
in the top
switch
left corner, I always start with a few seconds of thinking time where I can try to think about what I'm gonna do next. Then I start my movement or my attack, and that's my turn. When it's finished, it goes to the next character automatically, and so on. There is no order in which I need to do action. I can attack, move, then attack. Once I'm done, it's the turn to my enemies, and then we do it again until all the enemies are dead or all my characters are dead. I can also use environment at my advantage, like objects that I can trigger, like traps, or I can push and pull enemies into holes, for example. So I will try to finish the fight quickly and see what's happened at the end. During that, you can see my values moveset, so I have some longer attacks that are doing more damage, but take more of my time because they are longer and everything is about the time. And I have some attacks that I can charge and push enemies around. That's how I use them to push on holes, for example.
Oh my god. There's something about this game I like.
So now that my enemies are defeated, I'm getting reward. I first get wishes, which are the in-tower currency that could be used in specific shops. And then I'm getting abilities. Abilities are gameplay modifiers that will totally change how your character plays along the way. Some of those abilities are even actions that will automatically trigger outside of your turn. So that unlocks a new side of the strategy. In addition to try to think about what you're gonna do during your turn, you will need to think about how those ability will trigger outside of your turn. As a simple example, I'm getting the riposte ability that I'm giving to my sword and shield, and we will see how that changes the next fight. Now that my sword and shield have a riposte ability, if I'm trying to get attacked by that enemies, you will see that my sword and shield will automatically counter during her turn. In that case, I was misplaced and I didn't trigger the attack correctly. But if I'm now here, the enemy gonna trigger the ability and get hit during its turn.
Okay.
So by stacking different ability with various effects, you will be able to trigger crazy chain reaction. And I hope you will have fun discovering that. That's all for me for today, and I hope you will find us on Steam to get a lot more detail about our game. So just search for Guild of Ascension on Steam, and don't forget to wishlist us. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup. Awesome.
Cute.
Oh, let me grab that and push this aside.
I like the
well
sound
done,
effects and the
solo
music
indie.
so far in this game.
All right,
good.
so
oh,
next
that's
up,
Jason!
Cardboard Utopia, who actually is one of the members at Gameplay Space, and so is Marius. So many awesome developers there at Gameplay Space. Are you ready to go? Oh,
that's my friend Jason.
Why did you put this here? Oh, this is the 10-second marker.
So that's Cardboard Utopia.
All right, we need 10 seconds to replug things. Interestingly, a bunch of the stuff we do at Gameplay Space is for the community as a whole. A bunch of the teams this evening are working from Gameplay Space. And so we do try to support them directly, but all the stuff that we do tends to be for the community at large. So a lot of the teams here tonight, of course, are not at Gameplay Space or have graduated from the space. How many of you have been to an event, a workshop or something at Gameplay Space?
I have been.
Most folks? Okay, I like all of you more. No, but seriously, we often do.
Quand est-ce que tu seras pas jeune pendant? Oh my god, it's my dream. Dooming.
In terms of pitching, funding, publisher meetings, sessions with the CMF, FMC, really trying to help with the marketing and business side of things. Because if we left developers alone, they would just talk about game design and art and code all day. So we try to stuff you with the business broccoli.
Développe en
All right, we good to go?
Crazy.
Jason? All right.
Jason!
Off you go. Cardboard Utopia. Thank you
I
very
haven't
much.
seen him in like
Hey, oh yeah, hey,
3
thank
years.
you. Hey, okay. Hi.
This guy is
my name's Jason, and this is
beautiful personality.
and Damien, and we are from Cardboard Utopia. As Jason was saying, we're a studio, local indie studio here in Montreal, and this is the game we're showing you tonight. And be aware, this is a very work in progress build. It's still pre-production, and we haven't even finished our prototype build yet. So a lot of it's going to change. Nothing's final here. And so this is our game, Dawn at Last. Dawn at Last is it's a 1 to 3 player co-op action strategy twin stick shooter for console and PC in the future. And what that basically means is basically, imagine you take some Enter the Gungeon, you mix in some town building and tower defense, and you pour that into a large-ish world that's open for you to explore and unravel the secrets that it hides. Yeah, and so as you can see, during the daytime, you and your co-op buddies, you're going to be, venturing out of town, out into the wilderness, in order to do things like, like harvesting resources, or collecting loot and gearing up, or finding new weapons that are created by our proc-gen gun system. And you're doing all this because when the day winds down and you're returning back to town, you'll be doing things like you're building up your town for your people, for yourself. You're building things like a bakery, or a gunsmith, or like a Waffle House. Yeah. And,
Waffle
but
House.
you also have to.
Te
you
faut
also have to
5
build up
subs
your
et tu peux
defenses.
commencer à développer la fille.
Things like a watchtower, a comically large cannon, or
I am
like
stuck.
a techno-magical contraption like a Tesla tower, shoot out lightning and stuff. And you're doing all this because when the day ends and the sun sets, you're going to have what's going to come up is the blood moon rises. Ooh, spooky. And it's during this time that your town is going to be assaulted by like waves and waves of these biomechanical hordes that are just like endlessly coming out of the darkness towards your town with the sole purpose
Oh, so
of
that's the tower
killing
defense
you,
part of it.
killing your family, killing that Shiba Inu on YouTube you love so much, and just in general destroy everything that you've built. So they're just going to keep coming and coming and coming, as you can see, and they're not going to stop. The only thing that's going to stop them, and you're going to have to survive, protect your people, defend your town. The only thing that's going to stop them is when the sun rises once again, or basically when it becomes dawn at last. Hey, so clever. That's the name of the game.
Oh, Down at Last.
Yeah.
That's
and,
the name of the
we're
game.
very early, and we even early on time. We have a minute left. Yay. We're Cardboard Utopia. If you want to know more about us, follow the development of the game. You can follow us on like Facebook, Twitter, or sign up for a newsletter. Also, if you want to hear about port details of our previous game. And also, please pay attention to, sign up for the Gameplay Space newsletter because we sometimes take part in the monthly play sessions that are open to the general public to bring your game or
Gameplay Space newsletter.
And I have 30 seconds left. Right on. It's all good. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Good job. Good job.
The Red Ranger.
J'ai déjà participé à un concours comme ça en tant que juge, puis il restait 22 secondes. Puis la personne, il restait du temps, fait que comptait le temps. 21. C'était passionnant. Est-ce que vous êtes prêts, les amis? 1 minute. OK. C'est bon?
Good job,
C'est toujours
Jason.
stressant. C'est même pas moi qui est en arrière, puis ça me fait quelque chose ici quand j'entends « On n'est pas prêt ».
Bonsoir. Yeah, I'm so proud of it. We worked together when he started this Cardboard Utopia company. We were on a project I can't talk about. It was my boss.
On tient à saluer les gens qui nous écoutent sur Internet un peu partout à travers le monde, saluer nos cousins français qui sont là. Et moi, j'aimerais ça que tu rappelles aux gens comment on fait pour participer à ces soirées-là.
Yeah, well, like
great.
Jason said actually earlier, the Gameplay Space newsletter announces all the activities and upcoming submission opportunities. And so a few weeks before the event, we do announce that submissions are open.
Donc, c'est le Game Space. Il faut aller là, prendre la newsletter et se tenir au courant de tout ce qui se passe, finalement.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're a developer and you meet the criteria of not being released and you're allowed to show it, then you submit, and then we get a bunch of submissions, and from there we pick the ones that we want to show.
Max, it's going to be us in 3 years.
All right, we're good to go?
We're good to go. Mesdames, messieurs, j'aimerais qu'on accueille, s'il vous plaît, avec ces longs moments de suspense, la gang de Guard Crush Games et un jeu qui s'appelle Street of Rage 4.
Merci.
He's looking at me like, what the fuck? Oh my god!
Thank you very much. So I'm Cyril Lagarrigue. I'm a co-founder of Guard Crush Games, and I'm the lead programmer of Street of Rage 4. So I'd like to thank Cedric Olivier from Rock Factors that's going to play the game while I'll talk about it. So he just chose his character. So Street of Rage 4 is a side-scrolling beat 'em up. So you can play different character, and it just chose Adam. That is the last character we announced. So you have several moves that is showing, but
was there one
you're going to be able to advance. Oh, that was not the level we rehearsed.
There was. Okay.
That's okay. You're gonna do good, Cedric. So he's playing single player, but it's a game that you can play co-op, of course. So Streets of Rage is a classic game series. I don't know if you know the original Streets of Rage. Whoa, cool! So it's a very old game. It's games from the early 90s.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Were
like,
out
I think
on Sega Genesis and published and made by Sega. So it's been 25 years since a new Streets of Rage. So it's a
25
long-awaited game by fans. So we're pretty happy to be able to make these games. So the game is developed by 3 studios, Lizard Cube and Dotemu, that are 2 Parisian studios. They're based in Paris, and Guard Crush Games, us. We're in Montreal, and we do all the programming part of the game. So we made our own custom engine, and yes, super move.
Look at the girls, their ifs are like...
The music is very important for the franchise.
When they're like an idol.
We got an ensemble cast of composers, including the legendary composer Yuzo Koshiro, composer on the... Thanks. Thanks for him. Composer on the original game.
Sassy fighting! like...
So it's kind of hard to follow after Streets of Rage. So having a new game after so much time, we try to stay faithful to the original.
Oh, he's
we
so
try
French.
we
It's
try
so
to,
cute. I love how he pronounced
so it's really similar in terms of structure. So it's very simple. You
Oh,
go
look at that
right.
big guy.
You beat people up. You pick up the controller. You have fun right away. But then we try to modernize certain aspect of it. So, for example, you saw the graphics. So are totally new. It's a brand new art style, gorgeous art style, made by the folks at Lizard Cube. So it's
I love those characters.
Traditional animation.
Every character is hella.
So, that looks good.
Hella good personalities, dude.
So yes, so
I think.
So we.
Is it a multiplayer right now?
You have the.
Yeah, I would play this duo too.
Okay.
And so far, it hasn't been told if it's gonna be multiplayer or not. Look at these big guys, dude. They're my favorite.
Je vais continuer en français. Donc on a voulu faire on a voulu vraiment rendre hommage au jeu original tout en essayant d'aller plus loin sans trop changer. Donc c'est vraiment une balance pas évidente à trouver. Donc on a essayé de faire un jeu qui soit très facile à prendre en main, où on ait du fun tout de suite, mais qui a quand même beaucoup de profondeur au final. Où on peut vraiment apprendre les situations. Chaque personnage se joue très très différemment. Et vraiment voilà, c'est vraiment ce qu'on a essayé de faire, vraiment un jeu qui se prend bien en main et avec un système de combat profond. Donc the game will be out on PC and every console later this year.
Yeah, right? Let's go.
And
I really like the maps too, Jen. I like it.
I hope you liked it, and you can wishlist it on Steam if you want. Thank you very much. And
good job, Cyril.
Thank you.
Merci. Thank you so much.
Later this year.
We're both old enough to remember playing the original. Eh?
Non, pas moi.
All right, so that's the end of the second block. We're going to take another 15-minute break, grab another beer, stretch your legs, and we'll be back in 15 minutes.
Dude, I love DemoNight.
De Québec avec Sam, Émile et Laurent.
Awesome. Merci.
I love DemoNight. Can we talk about how cool these games were? Okay, let's do a summary. Okay, we have just Laurent silently, quietly next to me. It's like I'm on the couch with them, guys. I'm like, haha, yeah, right. You're right, Laurent. So funny. I'm like right next to him. Oh, don't put your legs on me, Laurent. Come on. Oh yeah, Laurent just farted. This is what happened. Oh, my mic is not working? My mic's not working? What do you mean? Micro sort pas. Hello? Your mic is... Okay, dooming. No, la vidéo... Yeah, je l'ai muté. Yeah, I muted them. I muted because they're speaking in French. Because they're speaking in French.
Absolument.
So I mute them during that part. That's 15 minutes. And so that's normal. So I was just making joke about like what's going on the screen there. But yeah. Okay, let's go back to the 5 games that were just presented. So we had Sacrifice Your Friends, Dual Universe, Guild of Ascension. It was better before. Is it better now? Okay. Dual Universe, A Guild of Ascension, Dawn at Last, Street of Rage. I don't know. It's that headset. I need to buy a good one in Montreal, like a streaming. I don't know why. I just made this move, which you shouldn't make ever on any camera or any picture. Yeah, it's not Adrienne, bye-bye. I think some people know her in the chat. I think her name is Emily. But yeah, okay. So, underwater diving. Okay, sacrifice your friend. Let's go check it out a little bit. We're gonna sacrifice your friends. Let's see. So it was founded on Kickstarter, and I think it's already available. Was it on Steam actually? Let me double check. Sacrifice your friend. Steam. Okay. Okay, I just clicked on wishlist earlier. Okay, okay. So you can already register to that. I liked it. I think I would like the arena mode. From what I saw, I like the arena mode, but there's gonna be a solo player. I really like. It looked like a game I would love to play with like my brain turned to off. Like I said earlier, it'd be the kind of game that Max would carry me. He would have like 5,000 more points than me. And I'd be like, "Yeah, we won!" kind of thing. A Wax for Xbox Original, yeah, kind of. I would agree with that. Okay, one of the other game was this one. Okay, I don't know what to think about this one. I think this one is like, I want to play. You can already play. Oh, this is exactly like pledge and play. Okay, so you have to pledge to play right now. Okay, so this was like the big universe that was like, yeah, that I don't know if you guys remember. So Eve Online meets you guys mentioned it in chat. I already forgot what you guys compared it to. This game seems so big. This game seems like a game you fall in love with and don't play anything else. Eve Simcraft. Eve Simcraft. No Man's Sky. Star Citizen. This is a big brain game, definitely. A Minecraft meets Eve Online meets, I don't know. It looks really crazy. Almost muted you there. Why? Okay, so I think there's gonna be a public for that. What? What are you saying right now, Jen? Oh my god, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, there's also Guild of Ascension. Oh, it was on Steam too. Let's go and wishlist this. So this was like a turn-based game. This was a one-man game. This guy, Wild One, is alone. He's solo. And I'm really curious to know if he outsources the graphic or if he's just if he's just a god. Like, look at that. Those screenshots. Like, this looks really cute. I really like what I saw in this game. I made a typo and typed NIG instead of BIG, which she was interpreting as me saying the N word. Yeah, okay, good. Dude, I turned off my mic and I asked Max, did you just freaking say NIG? And he's like, fuck no, why would I say that? And I'm like, oof, thank God. Like, I didn't understand where you were getting that NIG from. And I would have been so upset. But yeah, it's not it. But yeah, this game looked. Oh, look! Oh, how cute! Look at this. Guild of Ascension at DemoNight 2020. We can finally announce that we'll be present at DemoNight 2020, January 28th. DemoNight is an event where unreleased indie games are presented. The rules: we have 5 minutes to present a game and only gameplay is allowed. No videos or trailers. So you end up with a good understand of the current states. We can't cheat with live gameplay. Ah, he is so cute. Wait, there's a page for that? If everything is going well, it should feel like that moment for us. Oh my god. I love him. He's so cute. Yes, continue to the extra. Oh, this was the demo night. Oh, it's Emily. It's her. She's presenting in French. Oh, that's not her Twitch. Oh, yeah. Well, and then Ace Gamer Sam, and then Laurent, of course. I know Laurent, but it's my first time meeting the other two. Her picture is kind of adorable. And that's me, Miss Harvey. We had her too. So that's all the demos. Oh, that is so cute. So, okay, so if you want more info about each of the demos we had tonight, no, it's not Clara, the CSGO cheater. Yeah, and I know there's 2 other streamers. I'm just gonna peek in their chat, just for fun. So we have Seriously Clara. Oh, our camera is so good. I need to set up my cam. I have all of that set up, but I just don't do it. And then we also have Demorag. Oh, that's fun. And he's also talking about it. Oh, we're so cute. I love all of us. Okay, let's go back to the last 2 games. There was Dawn at Last from Jason and Cardboard Utopia. Are you coming to PAX East? Most likely not. I'll have to check, but most likely not. English. Okay, so he doesn't have much about Dawn at Last. But Cardboard Utopia released Children of Zodiacs. So if you guys want to look it up, it was the first game, because right now it doesn't look like the other game's going to be available pretty time soon. But look, it's hella cute. It's like a deck building kind of game with different characters, and it's really interesting. And that was Jason's idea when he launched his company. So while right now it doesn't seem like we can apply to anything regarding Dawn at Last, at least you have that. He did show up at DreamHack Montreal a few years ago. He did. I remember seeing him. Viens-tu, shall we come? No, I don't think so, Dooming. I was invited, but it was in conflict with something, and that something was canceled. But yeah. Okay. And then there was. I'm just gonna double check, but I think we're still playing. Okay. And then there was Streets of Rage. Add to your wish list. 2020. Is it just videos? I hate looking at videos, and I don't know why. I prefer way more looking at pictures. And why is it not loading? Come on! Ah. Oh yeah, that was one of the dancer. She was like. Wireless headset. If you don't listen to anything, they just close. So sorry about that. My mic just closed. Coolest games, PAX West 2019. Okay. I think PAX West was like in September, so good. So yeah, most likely I'll play it. I wonder if it's gonna be co-op, like Jen mentioned. Single player, Jen! Oh, split screen co-op! Jen, it's split screen co-op. So it is couch playable. Boop boo. I love it. Oh, and they have remote play together. Do you guys know about remote play together? This is a new feature from Steam where even if the game is not split screen, is not multiplayer, but it has the ability to have multiple player, like as co-op, like local co-op, you can use remote play together, and it creates the ability to like do a couch co-op game online. So even old game, it's like retro compatible to old game. So it's actually really fun. Um, you gave us that info earlier. Well, my bad. My bad, guys. Okay, so was there something here I was supposed to buy? Oh, the Watson thing. Okay, I just need to remember. Okay, so Streets of Rage, Ascension. Okay. Full screen. I don't know what picture in picture means. Playing in picture in picture. I've never. Oh, you could have like two stream going on at the same time? Interesting. Reset player. Interesting. I have no idea what these new icons are. Okay. The last 5 games we're gonna talk about today. Will probably be announced soon. But it's for 5 to do I don't know about. Or maybe Tender Lotus I've heard about. But yeah. So we still have 5 more games, 5 minutes each. And I'm so glad you guys are with me tonight. Oh my god. Let me show you Loki. Let's go full screen. Okay. Okay. How do I do this? How do I do this? Do you guys see her? Oh, I love you, baby girl. She just opened her eyes like, what do you want? What do you want? Oh my god, did you see what she did with her little legs? Oh, she is the best. She is the best. The best around. Uh, so yeah, they're currently playing wait, King of the Hat, that's it. At on Le Quebec, which is the French version of the stream. Um 6 games you forgot, the Untitled, Miss Harvey, and Max Game. Disco Rocky saying that I forgot a game during this break, which was the Untitled Miss Harvey and Max Game. Max said, "Lul, lul." That's what he said. Did Max sign a waiver for you to film him? Q&A with Max. Did you sign a waiver for me to film you? So you could sue me? It's illegal? Dream Max Simulator. Yo, Dream Max Simulator, Max? What you doing on your phone? Are you playing some games? Are you playing some Empires and Puzzle? Empires and Puzzle? Or AFK Arena? Oh, it's Empire and Puzzle. Hey, we caught the nerd. Let's go back to in-game. Okay. Dream Max Simulator. Great camouflage. Okay, what would Dream Max Simulator be? Like create your LAN event? Is Rocky, what he said, dude. It's cracking me up. Oh, is Mac really that thick, or did he have a butt pad in the mini PC video? He said he's that thick. I'm that thick. Yeah, so yeah, what would the DreamHack simulator be? While we wait for the next games to start. Okay, here's what the DreamHack simulator would be. This is my first pitch. Let's brainstorm. The DreamHack simulator would be you start a LAN center and you have no, scratch that. You want to do a gaming event. You have a limited amount of money and it's your own investment. You start with like $5,000 and you have to hire people or put the money where it is to have a successful LAN event. So like, find a place. How much are you going to invest in your place? Bye, Diving. Thank you so much for staying tonight. So, who's going to do the network? Is the network important? Is it okay if it crashes for your first couple of events, but at least you have people to come? You know? So pretty much this simulator would be like LAN ETS first year to LAN ETS 2020. That would be DreamHack. That would be the DreamHack simulator, dude. And then you can invest into like, I don't know. He's not listening. I think he's just playing League of Legends, or I think he's in the League of Legends lobby, trying to be the next LCS great star. And he's forgetting about his roots. His video game design roots. He's never done game dev, so that's why it's hilarious. RX, which games you gonna get? RX IVP allowed to play in your CSGO tournaments. That's cute. Yeah, so yeah, that's our crazy tournament or DreamHack simulator. Looking at other girl, but she's still over there chilling. So yeah, we're just waiting for the next bunch of demos to start. If you're over there, you kind of need these breaks to like reset, go to the bathroom, do some networking, you know, these kind of things. Oh my god, the guy on the right is so cool. Oh no, I am hiding it with my big face. He's the one that handles the stream for Loto Quebec. He's such a good guy. All of Loto Quebec people are so cool. So cool. Okay, so they're presenting the next couple of games. It's going to be Mana Void, Cradle, Viewport, Casavrada Studio, and Thunder Lotus. Bye, Sober Dad. Oh, thank you so much for hanging out. Those are the studio. Did I not say studio?
Gens doivent vendre leur salade et expliquer.
That's what I meant. Studios. Okay, this is the third part of this demo night. Lotte Quebec has been involved in gaming for the last 4 years. Yo, Max, when did Lotte Quebec start getting involved in LAN ETS? 4 years. About 4 years. They're really big into indie games and streamers and also like mise au jeu. Okay, we're going back. Live onto the stage.
Our good track record of ending on time. So please grab a seat.
And we're back.
You can continue your jazzing after. All right, so the first one up of the final block of the night, we have Mana Void and their very colorful game, Rainbow Billy. Are you ready to go? Awesome. Off you go. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, I'm going to put
All right.
their info in the chat.
So, hi, I'm Alexis. Here's Anthony, and we're from Mana Void. So we're here to talk about Rainbow Billy and the Curse of the Leviathan. So the game is an adventure RPG that inspired by the exploration of the Zelda franchise, mixed with the creature collection from the Pokemon games.
Oh!
So you're gonna play as Billy, and as you can see, the world is very black and white. That's because the Leviathan stole all the color from the world. So it's gonna be your goal to try and bring back the colors and make friends along the way. So as we can see on the first island here,
it does remind me
it's
of
all in black
Quebec
and
too.
white. So the first thing we're going to need to do every time we reach a new island is to try and put a core in. So the color cores are things that you obtain by befriending the different creatures in the game. So here, we just use a red core. And as you can see, the red interactions are going to light up, and that means that we can use them. So every island is different challenge. There's a lot of islands that have a story in them. Some is just different kinds of puzzles. Some is more environmental puzzles.
Oh my god, this looks like
logic puzzle like this one. So here we have to activate the levers to try and make the platforms reach the top of the island.
Oh my god, I love the gameplay.
So as we succeed to go on the top of the island, we're going to see that at the left here, there's a little character that's called Eggins. And Eggins is one of the creatures you can collect in the game. Right now, he's not our friends yet, so we're going to want to change that and go in an encounter with it. So the combat is pretty similar to most RPGs that you've played. It's a turn-based fighting game. All of the characters have attacks and special abilities that cost mana. And the little twist that we have, like in most of our different systems in the game, is that the color plays a very big role. There are two ways that you can deal with every encounter. The first one is to just make the character flee, which would be the equivalent of like killing a creature in other games. But what we want here is to try and befriend the creature. To do that, we're going to have to recolor the creature. If you look below its L bar, you can see that there are some like question mark under it, and that's the colors that we're going to have to bring.
Wow.
Right now, they're all we don't know what they are, so we need to. There's two ways to find what the colors are. The first is to analyze like we just did. So Billy in the combat plays a support role where you can basically have abilities that boost your creatures. And here you just allow that to know that the creature has two red colors that you need to fill. So as we continue the combat, we see that the bar is filling up. Each attack also has QTEs. So if you look, every time that we succeed a QTE, it has more effects to the attack. So every attack is unique. So some will do more damage, some will add status effects. And here, the creature is stunned now, so it's really receptive to color. So every attack now is going to fill the colors of the creatures. All of your creatures have different colors. So here we have 3 red creatures. So that means that their attacks are going to be in the red color spectrum. So we're talking red, orange, purple, pink. And so the goal of the game is going to have to have a very diverse team so that you can cover a lot of range of color. So the last color that we need here is the orange. And fortunately here we have an orange attack that we can do. And that's going to allow us to recolor the creature. So now that the creature is recolored, you see it reverts back to its like normal state. It's not corrupted by the Leviathan anymore, and so it's going to join a group, and we're going to be able to use it in future battles. As we continue to use it and be nice to it, our friendship is going to grow, and at some point, it's going to give us a red core because it's a red creature. That core will be able to use it later for to activate a new island, and then
look,
explore,
the other
discover more creatures,
animals are like
make more friends, and then discover more islands. So the last thing we're going to do here is to activate the fog shrine. So all the islands are surrounded by fog, and what you want is to try and remove the fog so that it gives you access to more islands to explore. And it also brings back the color to the island you were in. So you're going to like recolor the world as you progress. So I really hope that you enjoy exploring this world and making friends and
this would be
making
a
friends on the
good
way,
game
recoloring
for
the world.
kids. I know
the game is going to be released in early 2021, and we're already on Steam for wishlist. So thank you.
I know it's going to be for adults too. It looks like for adults too, but honestly, how good would it be to teach kids how to play these games?
On va poursuivre avec une compagnie qui s'appelle Cradle Games. Est-ce que vous êtes prêts, messieurs? Oui, je vous donne le micro, vous en avez besoin.
I added it to my wish list.
Donc, Cradle Games avec L. Pointe. Mesdames et messieurs, on les applaudit. 5 minutes. C'est parti.
Okay, putting all of the Cradle stuff
Hey everybody,
in chat right now.
I'm Mark,
Hi, Mark.
president and co-founder from Cradle Game from Quebec City.
Oh, Quebec
and,
City!
We came here to talk about dying. Dying a lot, over and over. So let's talk about L Point.
This is where I'm from, guys, Quebec City.
It's as if Dark Souls, Dead Space, and Doom had a baby together. and it's a weird, twisted, demonic being. Hellpoint is a cosmic horror third-person action RPG where you're trying to survive pretty much everything trying to kill you.
Type of alpha male
You wake up
game.
on board a derelict space station orbiting a supermassive black hole, and you quickly find out that everyone's hates you, even the NPCs, and everything is trying to kill you. The position of the black hole in the skies has a profound effect on what's happening on board the station. Everything, it triggers events, it turns enemy insane, more insane than they are. It makes bosses harder. So the clock at the top left of the screen is really important to know how things are going to react on board the station. And also, there's also a huge plot twist about parallel universe. So the more you die, the more things change aboard the station. So you have to be very careful. Unlike other video game of that kind, if you remember that there's an enemy on the left and you've died a few times, there's a good chance that the enemy is not on the left anymore, it's somewhere else, or there's no more enemies, or there are more enemies.
Oh, really? That's fun.
A big difference that that Hellpoint has compared to other game of that genre is that the whole storyline can be played in co-op.
What? In co-op?
And not just online, and not just for one boss where the co-op player just get kicked out. It's a game that can be played at any point. So we have that notion that asking your friend to go back to his own place to play together is just insane. You're at the same place, you want to play together, you just press start, you select a save game, and bam, you're in game split screen.
That's cool. That's hard to do.
So that's why I'm sitting here instead of being standing. We just found out that our cord is not long enough to play. So you share the same loot, you share the same challenge. However, when you play in co-op, all the enemy, all the bosses get... Yeah, it's too big, that's why it was in my hands. Yeah, go away. When you play in co-op, the challenge scales with the fact that you're playing co-op. The boss gets harder, but the loot also gets a lot more interesting. And since it works also online, you can decide to play with a friend online. You can decide, let's say I'm playing in co-op right now in split screen. I can decide to go invade someone else's game with my friend in split screen.
What?
And you might invade someone that is also playing in split screen on their side, so you're going to do a duel two
So
versus
that's
two.
really Dark Soul-like.
And since it's a really up-in, up-out type of game, I decided I want to stop playing. I just quit. That's it. And it doesn't impact my friends that just keep trying to survive and getting murdered and try to heal a bit. Some difference that we have compared to other game is that your healing replenish the more you deal damage to the enemies. So you have to take risk to heal yourself. This is also a game that is far in the future, so there's not just only melee weapon, there's firearms. Every weapon, the more you use it, it becomes stronger, you unlock abilities, so you probably saw my friend throwing some axes at some point, like this, which is one of the abilities of this weapon. The more you use it, the more you unlock those weapons. It's on space, so obviously you're going to have vacuum, you're going to lack oxygen, you have to have radiation, all kind of nasty stuff that's trying to kill you on board a space station. We've been working on Hellpoint for almost 5 years now, so we're really happy that it's finally coming out. It's coming out really, really soon, so in the next few weeks we're going to announce the release date, and it's coming out on all platforms, so even the Switch.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Sorry about the microphone mix-up. Yeah, give me that.
Cool.
All right. So next up, a game called Mondo Museum. You guys ready? And this time you have a microphone. Make sure it's awesome. Okay, off you go. 5 minutes.
So hey everyone, we're a tiny team that's making our first game together, Mondo Museum. It's a management sim or tycoon game, and you build and manage a museum. It can be a museum of natural history, ancient civilizations, science and technology, or any combination of those.
Yeah, they just
so
did show Rainbow Billy. We loved it.
Collections like ancient Egypt, dinosaurs, and space exploration, but we're planning to launch with a total of 6. And with mod support right out of the gate. So hopefully there will be a bunch of other exhibit items you can get on the Steam Workshop or contribute.
It is so cute. This game looks already awesome to me.
So this will be somewhat familiar to fans of the genre, but you want to keep the needs of your visitors fulfilled with benches, drinking fountains, restrooms, and so on. But the unique aspect
I love the little guys that walks around. They're so cute.
The quality of your exhibit items. So the higher the quality, the more museum prestige you gain from visitors. Prestige is this green bar at the bottom of the screen, and as it increases, you get you unlock more opportunities to get new items and expand your museum. And also familiar to the genre, you're managing a variety of staff. In this case, it's researchers, conservators, tour guides, and kind of museum associates. So here we've got a tour guide like already assigned to the Egyptian exhibit hall. And yeah, it's giving a tour. He's giving a tour to a group of 2, and those visitors will gain a little bonus because they're getting a bit more educational value out of each exhibit item they see. Some of the other staff roles not shown here do things like improve the quality of your exhibits and run the services.
Disco Rocky, that's a great idea, actually.
Yeah, so you can start. So as you progress through gaining prestige and money from the visitors, you'll need to expand your museum to keep up with the crowds. So in this build mode, you can customize the rooms with different types of floors and walls, add windows, lighting, different decorations if you want, and so on.
Does it cost you money to do that?
And
lighting.
this is just getting a room ready to create an exhibit hall. So to create an exhibit hall, you have to zone it so the visitors can distinguish it from the other exhibitions in your museum.
Should you have windows in a museum?
Once it's zoned,
I feel that the natural light would fuck up the pieces.
This is just a couple of dinosaur items, and when you first get new items, they're in pretty rough shape, but that's where your staff comes in. They can upgrade it. And they're also, these items are labeled as common, rare, and unique. So obviously visitors will appreciate the unique items more, and you'll get access to those as your museum's prestige increases. And as you gain more items, you don't want to just randomly drop them in. There's this combo system based around items that kind of share a theme. And you'll have to discover these kind of based on the hint of what their name is. And when visitors visit the items in sequence, or if they see 3 items in a row that share the combo, then they get like a big insight bonus. As you can see these light bulbs going off above their heads. So there was a little Egyptian burial practices combo that has the mummy in its sarcophagus, the Book of the Dead mural, and those canopic jars that have the organs.
Ooh, and they're like, oh, I understand. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
The bathrooms. Storage.
That's a bit about the how you create the exhibit halls. There's a lot more we couldn't really cover in terms of like managing the staff in the work lab, in the cafes and gift shops. But that'll have to wait for another day. You can wishlist it on Steam. There's a newsletter on the website you can sign up for to get updates.
Okay, I'll post it again,
guys. Yeah, thanks for watching.
I'm gonna subscribe to it right now. Add to your wish list.
Bravo, messieurs. Perfect. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup, mesdames et messieurs. Des gens qui me posent des questions sur Twitter et sur Twitch qui veulent savoir si ce qu'on voit là est en direct. Est-ce que les gens jouent véritablement? Oui, c'est ça le but des DemoNight, c'est faire connaître ces jeux-là. Il faut que ça soit joué en direct. Ce ne sont pas c'est pas du pré-rendu, c'est pas des bandes annonces, c'est vraiment les gens qui jouent. Êtes-vous prêts à poursuivre, messieurs? Vous avez manette en main, ils sont prêts.
Salut,
Mesdames et messieurs, on accueille Kazarara Studio qui nous parle de Mini Maker.
I'm going to post it in chat.
Merci.
The info about this game.
So, adulting sucks. We spend our lives doing boring stuff and being afraid of making mistakes. That's why we made this prototype of Mini Maker, a game for console and PC that frees you from the tyranny of achievement and perfectionism and allows you to express your weirdness without any judgment.
Whoa. Jen, that's for you and I.
You build figurines for these rather eccentric characters using your own game controller. The things that you're going to make are going to be weird and clunky, but they're going to be good enough. So today, Elliot is going to play a mission for us, and he's going to do his best, and we're not going to judge, okay? So let's go.
All right, so
I love
as
this
you can
accent,
see, I have a bunch of like pieces in my drawer, and I'm kind of like slapping them together to like get a shape. So I'm supposed to make a mermaid, I guess, like it's a streetwear mermaid. And I don't really have fish parts on hand, so I'm just gonna use these like sneakers and human heads as building blocks, you know, whatever works.
Yeah, players have described the game as sculpting with chopsticks or grotesque Lego. We look forward to more of your flattering descriptions in the future.
Yeah, so as you can see, I went for like hair. I'm feeling like a glamorous vibe a little bit. You know,
Yo, I kind of like it.
My hair and stuff.
I'd play this
Also
on
gonna
mobile.
catch,
You know, in
chest here,
in the plane.
Yeah, players also have called Mini Maker Bob Ross in 3D. And you better believe about unhappy accidents too, because there is no undo button in Mini Maker.
Oh shit! No way.
You
There's
have
no
to
undo.
roll with the punches, Elliot.
Yep. So right now I'm kind of like I'm trying to color my my figurines. So I'm just going for quick blockouts here.
You're doing
and
great.
I'm gonna catch this this key. Oh my god! Come on.
There you go. As you can see, there is Elliot spends a lot of time chasing coins and keys. There's chests.
Oh, that's the
there's
mermaid
locks.
here.
We took inspiration of the adventure game genre to make the creative process a fun process that everyone can enjoy.
I'm gonna use this this hammer tool to add kind of like texture to my thing. So scales, like fish scales, they obviously come in very handy. These effects, they cost me money, right? So I'm gonna try to catch these.
And not get hit by the jellyfish.
Oh my god, come on, go away.
Wait, you can get hit by jellyfish?
I think I'm gonna start defining a little bit my mermaid.
Do it. You have 2 minutes.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna go for a super simple mermaid, classy mermaid
Very
vibes,
classy.
you know? Yeah, cool. That looks good. Yeah, that looks all right. Cool. Let me just, oh my god, Ruben, I just got an idea. Look.
I'm always scared when you have new ideas.
No,
but,
okay. Look, I think I'm gonna segue to more like an edgy vibe, you know. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for like facial hair, piercings.
We support facial hair at Casa Rara.
Yeah, like more like a dead rat, actually. Cool. I think this mer person is actually support chest hair. It looks okay. Oh yes. Okay. Cool. So if you catch my drift, Ruben, I'm gonna go for something very special here.
Very streetwear. I can feel it already.
What?
Yes. Oh yes. And now for the final touch. Oh yes.
Yes.
So I'm
You
really
made it
feeling
happen.
like
You made it happen.
I'm feeling like adding a touch of gold. So yeah, what do you think about that, man?
I love it. We love gold and everything, but I think we're missing a detail in this mer person.
Yeah, this mer person could definitely go for.
And we have 30 seconds left. So finish your thing. And I just want to say that this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Awesome.
We're going to PAX next. You'll be able to play this prototype there. Find us on social media. Follow Casara Studio for all the news upcoming on this project. And give a big applause to Elliot for his amazing creation tonight. Awesome.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Let's
Now,
put it back in chat.
I wonder if you practiced that or if you just literally made that up on the spot. So, awesome. Okay, so believe it or not, we're actually at the final demo of the night.
Merci, Marcus.
And I think we're more or less on time. And so we've got Spirit Fair from Thunder Lotus.
Why do I know this guy? I wonder if he worked at Ubisoft before.
Merci Jason, merci à tous.
Or if I've seen
Si
him
vous me permettez, ce soir,
this
je prends l'audace de faire la présentation en français. D'abord, enfin, pour que ma mère puisse me comprendre une fois dans une vidéo. Donc, je m'appelle Nicolas Guérin, je suis le directeur créatif de Spiritfarer, fait par Thunder Lotus. Vous avez Rodrigue et Med qui jouent au jeu comme des pros qu'ils sont. C'est
Oh,
wow! Spiritfarer, c'est un jeu cosy sur la mort, mais c'est un jeu de management. On va essayer de pas trop plomber l'ambiance, qui est comme vraiment super un peu. Mais pour finir la soirée, d'abord, je vous remercie d'être là, tous ensemble, c'est vraiment beau. Comme c'est un jeu de cosy, je veux que vous ayez ce sentiment que ce qui se passe là, c'est calme, c'est un jeu doux, sur un sujet dur, qu'on essaie de présenter de la manière la plus sympathique, gentille, agréable possible. Donc, Spiritfarer, vous jouez Stella, qui est la petite fille que vous voyez à l'écran, qui est en train de pêcher à l'heure actuelle. On pêche parce que pêcher, c'est cool, c'est agréable, c'est relaxant. Et aussi, on trouve plein de poissons dans l'eau, il y en a plein. Et ces poissons-là, il faut vous en servir après pour faire à manger. Vous faites à manger pour les esprits que vous allez devoir aller chercher partout dans l'univers. Spiritfarer est vaguement inspiré de l'enfer grec et du mythe de Charon. Charon qui est le passeur des âmes sur la rivière Styx. Pour nous, Stella est la passeuse des âmes dans cet univers-là. Elle est accompagnée de Daffodil, son chat, qui est lui aussi un Spiritfarer un peu par accident, mais il est là, et il est vraiment très motivé pour faire ce travail-là. Donc comme vous pouvez voir ici, Stella vient de cuire quelque chose. Comme je vous le disais tout à l'heure, le but est de avoir ces esprits avec vous à bord, de les rendre contents, le plus possible de leur faire des câlins. Un gros but du jeu, c'est de faire des câlins à peu près à tout, aux choses vivantes et même aux choses inanimées, inertes, on veut faire des câlins à tout. Aussi parce que, de manière un peu plus laconique, ces gens-là vont partir. Partir, c'est triste, c'est une fin en soi. Spoiler alert, on va tous mourir. Vous l'avez vu dans plein de jeux avant, les gens meurent sans arrêt dans tous les jeux. Pour le nôtre, ils meurent aussi, mais c'est quelque chose dont on ne veut pas que ça se passe. Donc dans ce cas-ci, Stella est en train d'arroser les plantes de son jardin. Encore une fois, l'idée c'est d'avoir une espèce de jeu de simulation farm-like. On a été beaucoup inspiré par Harvest Moon, par Stardew Valley, par des jeux qui étaient là pour avoir ce plaisir quotidien de faire des choses simples. Parce que c'est ça la vie, parce que justement pouvoir parler de la mort, on le fait à travers des petits éléments du quotidien. Et c'est le partage de tous ces éléments-là avec les esprits et les spirits dans le jeu qui vont faire que Stella va progresser. Donc, chaque station que vous voyez sur le bateau ici a été apprise donc par Stella via les esprits. Donc les esprits viennent à bord et apprennent à Stella des choses. Oui, c'est
So it's about that.
Cet univers est rempli de choses mystérieuses. Les endroits que vous allez devoir explorer pour trouver les esprits sont plus ou moins torturés, plus ou moins agréables, dépendamment de leur position par rapport à l'acceptation de leur départ prochain. Donc dans ce cas-ci, la pluie qui arrive est indicateur de... mais où se trouve Atul? Atul devrait être là, Atul devrait être avec vous en train de triper. La pluie influence tous les systèmes. Donc dans ce cas-ci, c'est simple. En fait, ce qui se passe, ce qui se passe, c'est que la pluie arrose les jardins. Pendant qu'il pleut aussi, vous pouvez pêcher des poissons spécifiques. Donc chaque système est interrelié. Un gros orage arrive. Là aussi, dans l'univers de Spiritfarer, qui est encore une fois un endroit dans lequel on doit aller chercher les morts pour les ramener dans l'au-delà. Les esprits, donc Atul, la grosse grenouille qui se trouve ici, est là pour apprendre à Stella comment interagir avec un gros orage qui arrive. Donc grâce à lui, Stella va pouvoir attraper finalement les éclairs à bord du bateau pour les transformer en glim qui sont la monnaie du jeu finalement. Et donc pouvoir faire de l'argent. Comme vous pouvez le constater, au fait ou pas, je vous le dis parce qu'il ne faut pas le savoir, mais dans le bateau, chaque événement est... enfin, la plupart des événements sont procéduraux. Donc dans ce cas-ci, Le bateau a été construit par Rodrigue et Médéric ici présents. Donc c'est le layout que eux ont choisi pour pouvoir affronter cet événement-là. Donc la position des éclairs va être dépendante de comment vous avez construit le bateau.
Okay, so everything is procedural,
voilà.
so you...
Merci pour le son, Julien, c'est très fort.
So
À tout jeu de la flûte, chaque
boat is
esprit a ses propres personnalités, ses propres quirks. Pour la petite histoire, la plupart des esprits qu'on a dans le jeu, il y en a 13 en tout, ont été inspirés par des proches des membres de l'équipe qui sont disparus et qui nous ont servi d'inspiration de base. Donc dans le jeu, il y a ma grand-mère, mon grand-père, un ami à moi qui est mort à l'âge de 18 ans. Ça fait un peu triste comme ça, je vous l'accorde, mais dans l'ensemble, c'est fait pour que justement on puisse percevoir ce sentiment de la mort, ça nous arrive, c'est triste en effet, mais il y a plus que ça. Il y a ce partage, il y a ces moments qu'on peut vivre ensemble, et c'est à travers une espèce de présentation et d'histoire simple qu'on peut ressentir quelque chose de réconfortant un peu, je vous le souhaite, dans cette fin de soirée. Il nous reste 4 secondes et nous sortons dans l'année. Merci à tous. Bonne
And
nuit.
they're coming out this year. They say it's a depressing topic, but it's made in a way that we want to kind of embrace that.
Thank you so much.
And help us.
Merci beaucoup. C'était,
Live
en
through
passant,
death.
je vais prendre des selfies et des selfies, dépêchez-vous, j'achève. I'm getting old, man.
Yeah.
Non, excuse-moi.
So
non, mais
that's all-
ça m'a fait réfléchir, ce jeu-là.
What? Sure. So that's all the demos for tonight. We just want to do a quick shout out to all of our sponsors and partners.
L'Auto-Québec, et merci beaucoup encore une fois de votre participation. On les applaudit, s'il vous plaît.
Thanks
Merci
for
aux
l'Auto-Québec.
streamers, Laurent, Sam et Émilie qui sont là-bas, qui font de l'excellent travail.
And thank you to our streamers from home, Miss Harvey, seriously Clara, and the Morag for staying with us for the whole
Yay,
show.
Stadia, qui est quand même un sponsor gold. Merci à Stadia.
And they'll still be at the back with the Stadia, the 2 pods. So if you want to still play some Stadia action, you can try it out back there.
Et bien sûr, aux gens de la SAT, vous autres là-bas.
Thank you so much.
Merci beaucoup. Vous faites de l'excellent travail. On vous aime.
And a very special thank you to the team at Gameplay Space for working so hard, especially Carolyn, who is the project leader on this, working like crazy to put this all together. So big thanks to the Gameplay Space team and the volunteers as well.
Et bien
Awesome.
sûr, un gros merci à toutes les équipes qui ont eu le courage de venir s'asseoir ici et de nous présenter leur jeu. On les applaudit chaudement, s'il vous plaît.
And
Jason, thank you very much.
No, thank you, Denis. Thank you. So we're done. The bar will stay open for the next hour or so you can hang out, mingle, chat with the teams, have a beer, and we will see you next year. Thank you, everyone.
Merci en ligne, tout le monde.
See you
Salut.
next year, Jason and Denis. All right, let's go full screen here. Wow, what a night! How good was this? Man, DemoNight is so fun. It is so fun. Okay, let's just talk about real quick about the last 5 games we saw. We saw Rainbow Beely, Hell Point, Mondo Museum, Mini Maker, and Spirit Fair. Rainbow Beely is available right now to register for the wish list. Obviously, all of these games are not out yet. Hell Point is coming out within the next couple of weeks. And it's from Quebec City, so that's really cool. Mondo Museum, it was like a tycoon kind of museum thing. It was really cool. Mini Maker, like I said, I would play on the flight. It looks really fun. Or like a party game with friends. And then Spiritfarer is the last one that we saw that talks about death. Dude, this was so fun. And can you believe all of these games are made in Quebec? All of these games are made in Quebec. Isn't that crazy? And they're all indie. Like some of these games, I think it was Guild of Ascension. This guy he works by himself. He's a solo game dev. That's awesome. That's so awesome. What a great night. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. You know, these demo nights are so much fun because you guys are also in chat and we talk about the games and we get hype from the games, you know? And I do really believe that that the game developers last year during the other night, DemoNight 2019, like people talked to me about it. Like game developers rewatched all of the streamers and the reaction of the community. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, in chat for interacting and staying with me all night. This was a really good stream. I really, really liked it. And I hope I get invited again for Demo Night 2021 because of how cool it is. It was really fun. Merci to everyone in chat that participated. I know there was a lot of QC people in chat. A lot of my regulars were there too. You should do this at other gaming event. That'll be really cool. Maybe I can try to do that for like E3, like Sony, PlayStation, like these kind of things, or Ubisoft. Cool. Thank you so much for hanging out in chat. Cool watched it last year, and he started volunteering at first, and now you work for them. I think Cool, the company. And we got a hype train. I got my first hype train. Max? He's like, I don't have time, and he still did it. Look, he's too far. So thank you so much, guys. I am a mod, and you might work on them. Okay, so Northfell last year was part of that, and that's how Cool starting modding for them. So that's really cool. And we learned that Max is a really tech boy. My next stream is tomorrow because guess what? Tomorrow is Bell Let's Talk. So there's 2 parts to tomorrow's stream. There's gonna be one part where I'm gonna play probably TFD, maybe some CS. I don't really know yet. We're gonna play together. I think after 6, so maybe 7 till 9. We'll talk about Bell Let's Talk and just raise awareness and play some games. And then it's CLG Red broadcast. It's match number 5, CLG Red, and it's so fun to cast. So stay tuned for tomorrow for that. So another stream coming up tomorrow. So that's gonna be, we stream Monday, Tuesday now, 3 days in a row. Thank you to all the new subs in chat. And thank you guys for hanging out. Please come back tomorrow for Bell Let's Talk stream and another CLG Red podcast. You guys are the greatest. I love my community. It's been around for years. And although I don't stream often, when you guys hang out with me, it makes me so happy. A dead chat is the worst for a streamer. So hanging out with you, talking, interacting is the best. And even if you're lurking, but you're here counting as a viewer, it is so much fun. Thank you so much for Gameplay Space for having me as a host once again for Demo Night, Montreal Demo Night nonetheless, which is my family, my community. And randomly, I knew a lot of people from making the games that I work with or work around while I was at Ubisoft. You guys are the best, chat. Congratulations to all the teams that made the demos. And we'll probably play some of these games in the coming future. Bye, everyone. Bonne nuit. Good night. I love y'all. Bisous. Bye.